Hey everyone, welcome to the first Marc D member stream. So
yay!
yeah. So much appreciate everyone who's a channel member, and want to wish everyone a happy new year. And we'll do a few giveaways too. So I don't know how many people end up having watching, but if it's just us three, everyone's going to get a giveaway. So, but I've got some doomsday.
Oh, I thought we have to give stuff away, Mark. I thought we. That's
everyone has to give stuff away. Yeah.
Well, I'm already giving you something, so I'm already in the books, right?
Yeah. But I want to give away. We'll do that fancy wheel that we'll give away a few of these doomsday machine ornaments. So. I'm not responsible for destroyed Christmas trees, but got a bunch of these. I figure let's do some giveaways. So hail to Dave C, who's got his fancy dancy set up here with this microphone.
Yes, I'm so happy.
And we've got the creature from the Black Lagoon, better known as Gwagnar. I can't do it the way Raquel does it, but
Gwagnar. Hello, everybody.
Thank you for being there. Yep. And thank you for being a channel member too. So I've been delinquent in doing this, but I figure it's a good time to do it. And there's no NFL games on, although if you're a college basketball fan, I guess there's a bunch of games on. But
when are those college playoff games?
Playoffs start on Monday, I think, right? With Alabama. Sorry for the sports balling, but Alabama and
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, Alabama and Michigan, I think, right? Yep. Well, the fun thing is, one of the guys on the Michigan team, my son played against him in youth football, so it's kind of fun to see him playing for Michigan. So hopefully, he'll make the pros someday. Yep. So so I figured it'd be a fun time to hang out, and my wife's off playing pickleball, so I don't have to do any I don't have anything to do at home that I need to do. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so and that's it. The link for the live stream should just be in the community tab, Gwagnar, I think. So I guess that hopefully people were able to see that, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find us live on.
Oh yeah, let me. Do you people usually share? Yeah, I'll share the. Let me just share it now out to everyone. So let me share that, and then people have the tab to get in. So let me. I'm new to this stuff. I should have asked Cloud how to do this. Let me share this right now. Yeah. So the people on X. Yep. On X, I can't say X.
Well, I try to watch it on my other Roku TV. I'm watching you now on my laptop. I'll try to watch the stream live.
Yep.
On Roku,
live?
just so I can.
Or Memorex. Yep.
I don't see it.
Yeah,
no, because it's just on. I made it. Let me make it public. That's why. Let me make it public. I wasn't sure. Yeah, just the StreamYard link. I wasn't thinking straight when I did this at 3 a.m. So let me.
I don't know how to do any of it, Mark. So
yeah,
this is as fancy as I've gotten, and it took me an hour, 2 hours just to get this going.
Yeah, let me put some artwork on this background. Let's just do. Let me grab this. Here we go. Let's see, where is it? I just put that as a background. And then, let me make this and thank you for. It was only two of us here, so three of us here. So let me change that. Yeah, you guys don't mind if I do this. Yeah, talking, and it's not as easy as you. I know I'm not saying you think it's easy, but when I first started doing this, it's going to be so simple to do this. Yeah, and then it's not always that easy. Let's see here. So let's do live. And let's do, it's unlisted. That's why I did it. Let's see, public. Let's just make it public. Yeah. Why not? Okay, so hopefully that's public now. Now let's see if I do this. That's on Twitter. Let's see if you can let me know if you can see that. Yeah, because I made it unlisted. I was being too smart by half, so now it should be public, I guess. Yeah.
So you're not doing it through YouTube as well?
Well, I just made the stream public, so it's a member stream. But I guess sometimes what people do, maybe they make the stream the link to the stream. I just put StreamYard. So if someone doesn't want to come on, I guess I should have done that. So let me change that.
No worries.
Okay, well, I see it on X now.
Okay, so if you click on that, does that let you?
Let's see what you got going. There it is. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah.
Three of us are
we're
on
live. Yeah, there we go. Now we're famous. Let me save that in the. There we go. Let me put that on Patreon as well, so I can get that correct.
So you can see my new apartment back there, Mark. I've got nothing back there but Superman way in the back.
Well, it's just like Seinfeld, right? There's always a Superman on every Seinfeld show. So, I don't know if you guys want to, any questions you want to ask. Super casual since member stream, but or we could, just like Wagner as Creature from the Black Lagoon. When was the first time you saw that, or what was that? Is that your all-time favorite movie? I'm guessing, or one of your all-time favorites?
It's not my all-time favorite, no. But it is one that I've really enjoyed. I actually, when I was a kid, I saw it once and really liked it. But then one day when I was actually at university, the theater here had the 3D version playing. That's something I really enjoyed watching, the 3D version.
Oh, that's cool.
You really can't see much of. Like, I don't know, has it even been released in 3D on Blu-ray or anything?
I don't remember seeing it on 3D. Can you buy it on Amazon? Let me see. Let's see if we can find here. Yep.
Oh yeah, I think there's a bunch of versions, but
yeah, the 3D, 3D went crazy for a while. I remember for a few years, everything was going 3D, and that just went disappeared. I mean, it was just totally gone. So
yeah, I don't even think you can buy a 3D TV anymore, can you?
I don't think so. Oh, now we got people rolling in. Hey, there's Pat S. Yep. You saw it on 3D on channel 26 in the 80s. You can get free glasses at Time Saver, a local convenience store. Yeah. So so let's see here. Let's go to Amazon. Let's do some enabling.
Here we go.
Let's see.
But the real reason for my my avatar here is because I got the action figure, and I really liked the way it looked and the posability and stuff of it. So I just came up with the crazy pose and stuck it on there.
There's so many of them though, Ragnar. How did you choose, man? How many you got? Like 3 or 4?
Yeah, well, this was what was it? I mean, I'll have to go and look it up and tell you what the version was.
Yeah, this Mego one is because of Mark. He enabled me, and I was like, I got to get that. It's a little scratched up and banged up because they ship it, like I was saying before, They don't
That's
take
on
care of
Amazon.
stuff. Yeah, I think that was an Amazon one. It might have been eBay, but I think it was Amazon if I remember correctly.
Hey, look who's here.
Is this where all the big?
Hey, all we need.
Is this where all the big members hang out?
Yes, yeah.
This is where the big members hang out.
Only big members allowed. Yeah, no small
Greetings,
members.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Nice
How are you?
hairstyle, 70s. Long time no
Hello.
see, buddy.
I know. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, good to see you all. Good to see you all y'all.
Yeah. Thanks for
It's
stopping
been a while,
by. Yeah.
man. It's been a while.
Yeah, I was sitting fiddling about prepping for my hockey show tonight, and I thought, screw it. Let's join this member.
Thank you.
Just join your member. This is just your first one.
First one, yeah.
Alright.
One, yeah.
First,
Well played,
first
yeah.
one.
I hope it goes well. Yeah, thank you for being
No,
here.
well, I'm here to
no
help.
pressure.
Here to support, mate, or ruin
Thank
it, one
you.
or the other. I could bring it crashing down in flames.
Yeah. Well, that's why I forgot to put I made everything private, and then everyone's saying, "Oh, you can't see it on YouTube." So I guess usually you just put the StreamYard link in the members chat. That's probably the better way to do it. Yeah. What do I know?
Don't know. I've never had it. I didn't do memberships. I'm too lazy yet.
Okay.
To do memberships. That would mean I have to do even more shit, and I'm bad enough at doing the shit I'm supposed to do right now.
Yeah. And how are you? I don't know. How are you feeling? I guess you're. I don't know how public
not
you've
bad.
been with your back.
Getting there,
issues,
yeah.
but
I can't sit in this chair for too long, as it were. But
Oh, that's what I was doing.
It's all right, though.
Underneath.
it's like I've got a second butt crack higher up my back now where they cut in. So
Ouch.
it's healing though. It is healing, and the walking is great. I can walk now without the pain, so it's fantastic. But yeah,
And hail to Brogu.
Yes, Brogu. Hey.
So right away you felt a lot better, a lot of relief, and
yeah, the no longer
God.
the pain in the left leg. I'm not dragging it behind me when I'm walking. I can, yeah, it's
thank
worked.
God, yeah.
I think.
And you've had a long road to get
Well,
from here to there.
Yeah,
I
mean-
I see what you did there, Mark.
it's a long, hard road with many a winding turn.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. The healthcare system and
Sorry,
yeah,
70s.
Canada land.
Did you?
They offered me a maid. I said maid service. I said, oh, that sounds nice. That's not what they meant. When they say maid in Canada, it's a different thing.
different thing. Okay.
So I was expecting some, scantily clad cleaner, but no.
No.
There was a machine wheeled round. Just stick your arm in here. It'll all be over quickly.
It'll be over quickly. Yeah.
So I only got a sore back.
Got an echo? Is there an echo?
Not for us, mate. Just
Yeah, I don't
for
hear
you.
an echo. Yep.
It could be in your head.
Hold on. Oh, I know what it is. Got it.
Getting your setup working, right? Yep. Well, I did get some. Let me go grab a couple of things that I got that I know that 70s rock fan will like. So let me go into my.
Oh, you mean we're going to have to vamp on your member stream?
Yes, you're gonna vamp. Yeah, you're a YouTube professional. You're a YouTube professional, so I think you can handle it for 30
just
seconds.
Wing it.
Yeah, just wing it. Yep, I'll be right.
Well,
back.
I was tweeting just a minute ago about the death of Tom Wilkinson, which was another actor gone, another good actor gone. Obviously, an actor from an older generation, not the current young idiots. Man who did some great work. So it was kind of sad. Not that, I don't know the guy. We don't know these people personally, but I don't recall him ever mouthing off about anything, and he always did some great work. But I particularly enjoyed his Benjamin Franklin in the HBO John Adams series a few years ago, which is, if you've never seen, was a great series.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time, man.
Oh yeah, well, he did the Full Monty was a hit that he did, but he'd done so much other stuff in movies and TV. Always one of these guys. It's always fantastic value for money. Like if they're in it that they're going to be great no matter the quality of the. It's like Michael Caine, I guess. Guys like that, they're good, even if what they're in might not be the best, the greatest thing. But he, like all these older English actors, very versatile. Could do a lot of accents, could do a lot of different stuff. He was brilliant as Benjamin Franklin. That was a great that series. Have you guys ever seen that, John Adams?
Oh yeah, I've seen it many times. Yes.
Brilliant, love it. Jefferson, was it Stephen? What's his name? Who played Jefferson in it?
I can't remember. I just remember loving that series.
My mind's just going completely blank. Oh, it was a great series. I thought they did really well. I thought they did it really well. God, my mind is just going. Stephen McIntosh, was that his name? No, not Stephen McIntosh.
Can't remember now, but
I'm getting. Why is my mind going completely blank?
it's all the
I do that too.
the meds, right?
Oh, I wish I'd been taking them. I stopped taking those almost immediately. So
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those. Yep.
So
you didn't wreck
Stephen
the
Delane.
Stephen Delane.
Stephen Delane played Thomas Jefferson. Outstanding. One of the best performances ever. I mean, I like Stephen Delane anyway. He's done a lot of great stuff. But Stannis Baratheon in Game of Thrones.
Oh, that's
well, there's a lot of those actors that, you can. Oh, I know that guy. Has been, but you don't, you don't remember who they are all the time, or.
I mean, I can picture them in my head, but I'm getting old, so the names escape me. But yeah, Delane was brilliant in that. But having Delane as Jefferson, Tom Wilkinson as Franklin, and Paul Giamatti as John Adams, the three of them were just magnificent together. Quality, you always get quality out of these boys, these older boys like that. So
yeah, I was watching Red Dwarf season 7, episode 1 or 2 yesterday because Clobbering Times made me watch it. So why not?
Why not?
He's in a like a holodeck, and he's jousting. He's trying to get the king's wife to bed, and I'm like, who is that guy? Oh, that's was it Brian Fox from or who was the guy from Succession? Oh, the main guy in Succession. What's his name? But like I recognize his voice.
Or Fox?
Fox, or what was
the Scottish guy?
Yeah, what's his?
Brian
He's the
Cox?
main guy. Let's see.
Brian Cox, the Scottish actor, the old Scottish actor, or
Brian Cox,
Yeah.
Logan Roy. Yep, yeah. So I'm like, that voice sounds so. Of course, he looked a lot younger.
William Wallace's uncle in Braveheart.
Okay, there we go.
Brian Cox.
Oh, he's big. That's the really big dude.
I love Brian Cox.
Yeah.
Fantastic actor.
If you haven't seen Succession, check that. That's a good good show. So he's the lead in that.
He also played the best Hannibal Lecter, in my opinion, in Manhunter, Michael Mann's Manhunter.
Oh, Manhunter. Yep.
Which is
that's going back on the Hannibal Lecter series.
Oh, yeah.
Man. A lot of people don't know Manhunter that well.
That's right, because it wasn't a big movie, Manhunter.
No.
It was great because much as Hopkins is brilliant, he chews the scenery a lot, whereas Brian Cox just plays it straight.
Yeah.
Intelligent, but ultimately ruthless killer, psychopathic killer. But he doesn't ham it up, if you know what I mean. So.
And hail to Polly's Minion and the Pepperoni. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Yep. Hope your travels have been safe. And we wouldn't have anything when there's Simi, the truck dog. So below in my channel list, there's Polly's Minion should be listed there. And there's a very cute truck dog. But we wouldn't have anything if it wasn't for Trucker. So of course I got this over Christmas.
Revolver, my favorite Beatles album. That's box,
your favorite
special edition box.
The special edition box set. Yep. So have you done any reviews of these 70s or?
I keep meaning to. I don't have that one, but I've got a bunch of other ones behind me here. Like mainly, funnily enough, McCartney Wings ones. I mean, the Wings Over America one was just brilliant. 3 huge box, huge. Look at the size of that box.
So if you ever want to do a review, it'd be fun to do a review with you. I can get you. You can get the songs on stream. The songs are streaming, but if you ever want to do, I figure if I ever do a review of something, it should be with you.
It is a magnificent album, and it's always struck me as amazing that the first song they recorded for the album was "Tomorrow Never Knows." That was the first one they laid down, and it's the most experimental one. It opened up an entire new avenue for rock, and yet they did that one first.
Yeah. So they make this, this is a CD set, but I'm sure the vinyl is probably the same.
Isn't it beautiful?
The same. So the artwork, and then of course,
I'd love it, but I can't afford it.
Santa Claus brought it.
Santa Claus can't afford it in our house either.
So well, I'm trying to. You can't tell.
It's gorgeous. I don't have that, but I do have I've got the movie ones, the Help one, which is a brilliant
Yeah.
box set. If you get the Help movie box that the Beatles put out, it's brilliant. Stuff like that. I love it, mate. That's nice.
Yeah, so they have. Here's the stick. I always save these stickers. Like people, you probably do the same thing,
I cut
right?
Cut them out and then put them inside.
Cut them out and put them inside. All right, so it's just not just me that does
Oh no,
that.
I can't lose the sticker.
Yeah. So I'll read what's on here, and let's say hello also to Claude Parrish, Claude, as Raquel likes to say, and Brian Hepburn. Hail to Brian Hepburn. Hope you're having a great day, and Wes Cagle. So yeah, so Beatles Revolver Super Deluxe 5 CD edition, new stereo mix by Giles Martin. That's George Martin, George Martin's son, not the football player George Martin, who played for the Giants, and Sam Okell, if I'm saying his name right.
Obscure reference for me. I don't know that one.
Yeah, well, he was a famous football player in this neck of the woods for the Giants.
Maybe it was the same guy as the producer. Maybe he moonlighted.
Yeah. So it was funny because my dad, we're going. He was giving a speech at our local church, like he was doing a walk across America for charity, and I'm like, George Martin's going to be there. We're going to go see him, speak. And he's like, the guy for the Beatles. I'm like, no, Dad, not that guy. Yeah. 2 session CDs of outtakes, rehearsals, demos, and studio chat. That's what really makes the album. What's fun. They're the album in mono. So unlike Star Wars, you can get the original mono version, and then they have an EP with Paperback Writer and Rain. New stereo mixes and original 1966 mono. 100-page hard book with forward by Paul McCartney. Extensive historical track-by-track information, rare photos, and memorabilia. But you don't get to meet the Beatles with this. But here, I'll show the book for a couple of seconds. Yeah.
For that kind of money, I'd be expecting them to come and play in the house.
Yeah. But this is what's fun about this stuff. You get this, you get the big book here, and
I love
just sit by the fire.
Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous?
Just read all about it. And I'll flip through a few pages. I should show my other camera, but that's all right. But what's nice is they have, like the lyric sheets and the studio tape.
Yeah,
it's tough to see in here, but they have,
Does it say who's written a lot of the material in this or edited it? Is it Mark Lewison?
Let's see on the front. Let's see. Well, I got this open. Let me just show this page. Yeah. So like the lyric sheet,
Yeah. Nice.
And the roadie for the Beatles actually got in trouble. Not in trouble. There was a lawsuit because he grabbed a lot of the music, just notes and studio notes. Then he was selling them, and I guess McCartney's estate went after him. Who was the main? And he died in a car accident.
Mal Evans.
Mal Evans, yeah.
Well, he wasn't a car accident. He was shot on the freeway.
Oh, the shot with yep.
There may have been a car accident before.
Yeah, and then he got pulled. Then he got. Yeah, you can tell the Mal Evans story.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know all the details, but there was some kind of kerfuffle on an LA freeway. I think it was in LA, and then he got shot dead. That was poor tragic end of Mal Evans. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was Neil Aspinall was the other guy at that time, and then later Kevin Harrington, who I've had on my show, was the third roadie they had.
And then he was also not paid that way well too, Mal. I was reading about.
They weren't paid that well, really, and they were kind of like friends. I mean, Neil Aspinall came to the Beatles through Pete Best originally. They were just friends in Liverpool, and then he brought Mal in. So you might say they kind of got taken advantage of a little bit because they did an awful lot of work, and they weren't getting paid a fortune. On the other hand, they were in the Beatles' inner circle, so.
Yeah, because hail to Lord Thoth. Hail,
hey, Lord Thoth. Hoser.
Because he was, as I was reading about what happened to the tragic end to his life, he was getting paid like $40 a week or something, and you'd think the Beatles would kick back some, and he was writing a letter to like John Lennon, like he couldn't afford a house, and he was trying to, just to get by, basically. Yeah, that was. Yeah,
there was quite a bit of that going on, but I mean, to be fair, at certain points, the Beatles themselves were almost bankrupt because of the business deals, and they weren't that great, and their spending. So.
Yeah, and then they were going to get that new manager that the Rolling Stones manager.
Ron Decline.
Ron
Decline. Oh, Alan Klein.
Alan Klein. Yeah. So that they dodged the bullet there.
Beautiful set, and the version of "And Your Bird Can Sing" that's probably on there, the one that's on Anthology, the outtake one, is my favorite. It's one of my favorite Beatles. Favorite? It's one of my favorite Beatles tracks of all time. The Anthology version, because they're stoned and they start giggling halfway through, and then they just collapse into laughter, and the music keeps going, but the vocal overdub just dissolves into complete laughter. Musically it's faster and more jangly than the version that ends up on the album, and I love it. You could hear 90s Britpop bands like the La's and other bands like that in that jangly Rickenbacker thing the Beatles did on that track. It's so influential, you know.
The Beatles are just overrated. Here's my other favorite band. I'm joking. That's one of the things that drives me insane when people say the Beatles are overrated.
Well, they weren't a very good band. Well, compared to what though? I mean, yes, they were from the '60s. Of course, they don't sound like a band from the 2000s with 500 tracks and
and they instituted all that stuff.
Yeah,
but that's a good thing.
Yes, it is a good thing.
That just reminded me of the Randy Marsh episode from South Park where he acts like he's actually Lord, and the whole auto-tune thing is, and it comes out that he's the singer Lord because
I remember that.
That's just one of my favorites. I mean, that just popped into my head that he just starts off really terrible and he's trying to explain it to his kids, and then he gets better, and then it gets better, and then it sounds just like the Lord.
That's funny, that one. Yeah, but it does kind of. I mean, I don't respond to it anymore when people go, "The Beatles were so overrated." No, they were not overrated. You can say you don't like them. That's fine.
Yep.
They weren't overrated.
They're the biggest thing on the planet.
They created modern rock music, in the
right.
way that we know it today. It wouldn't have existed in the way we know it today without the Beatles and George Martin. So
multi-track and recording
you don't have to like them, but they're not overrated.
That's what just drives me insane. It's that I wish we had 100 more bands as overrated as the Beatles.
Yeah, and
they say they're boring. Their music is boring, and every song sounds the same. I'm like, what are you?
Have you ever heard the White Album? No two songs sound alike.
Well, I think the problem is that people don't listen to albums anymore, which is get off my lawn. But here, let me say thank you to Wes Cagle, who says super chat, Merry Christmas and the best for a Happy New Year. So thank you very much, Wes Cagle. Much appreciated. Same to you. And let's see, what should we play for? We got to play something good for that. Let's see. How about this?
No bloody A, B, C, or D.
Whiskey. Scott.
So thank you very much, Russ Kegley. And that the women quote. One of my best buddies, Rob, who was one of my Star Trek buddies, unfortunately passed away a few years ago from drinking too much, shall we say, unfortunately. And God, we get an elevator sometimes, and he'd do that. He'd go, Rob would get on and go, the women, and like, we're the only one.
Out of context, nobody would, no. Context is everything.
And thank you, TZ Burton. Says Happy New Year, Mad Savages. Let's make 2024 awesome for sure. All right, now I got to play something.
I'm always while you're looking for something, I'm always quoting the Blues Brothers. How much for the women? Nobody gets. Nobody gets
how much for your women? Yeah.
They think I'm just perving.
Groovy.
That would be.
And we got D. Bud Martin here saying nerds. So let's play the nerds.
Get those nerds! Nerds!
What? Let's get one more. Let's get.
Are you talking about us?
Yeah, definitely. Let's see what I got in here. This is one of my favorite clips here. I'll play these back to back. Here we go.
Now you got no outside mirror.
No, we lost that.
You have no functioning gauges.
No, not a one. However, the radio still works. Funny as that may seem.
Do you feel this vehicle is safe for highway travel?
Yes, I do. Yes, I really do. I believe that. I know it's not pretty to look at, but it'll get you where you want to go.
I've forgotten Michael McKean was the cop.
The cop. in that.
He'll get you where you want to go.
Yeah, like Dumb and Dumber. Pull over. Pull over. No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for asking.
Yeah. I think I do have that quote, actually. Yeah.
You might have it. I'm sure.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah. So let's grab that one. Yeah. Let's see. I kind of got my movies organized now, but let's see. I've got so many Dumb and Dumber quotes. Let's see. My movies brand here. Let's see. Pull over. It's a car. Well, here we got this one.
I expected the Rocky Mountains to be a little rockier than this.
I was thinking the same thing. That John Denver's full of shit, man.
Hey, Mark, Gwagnar might remember this. TZ Burton and a few other people. I might have been last week or the week before on the Thursday stream with Raquel. Poor Raquel, you were doing Dumb and Dumber, and it just started rolling in the chat, right? It just kept going on and on and on. And I threw in there and I said, "It's okay, everybody. I'm the limo driver." Poor Raquel. Poor Raquel. She knows me for a while, right? I mean, not
so
through the
quotable.
chat and stuff.
So
She goes, "Oh, Dave C, look, he's a limo driver." And I felt so bad. She didn't know. Mark had to go, Raquel, it's from the movie.
Yeah.
What? I felt terrible that she bit on that one.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many fun little clips there.
Any unusual breeding?
No, mostly just doggy style.
Yeah. So you're saying there's a chance.
Oh, of
My
course I
favorite
got
one
that
is when Jim Carrey's. When my favorite scene is when Jim Carrey's walking out the bar and there's a framed 1969 moon landing newspaper.
That's great. We landed on the moon!
That's my
Sorry,
favorite clip. That's my favorite clip.
Oh,
Like he didn't know. He never.
he had no clue. Good job.
And hail to your Muslim uncle. And Jonah Hex kicked his ass, Seabass. And I gotta say, the
Which
the
hockey player
extended
was that?
edition. That was oh god, who was that? That was
it,
Boston Bruins.
Yeah. I keep
Big
forgetting.
enforcer back when you had the big
I keep forgetting who it
enforcers.
is.
Famous guy.
Ah, shit.
What's the one? He got the hot sauce or something?
Yeah, the guy that he throws the salt. Yeah, the salt across the for good luck. And the let's see, who's he played by? I hate these Cam Neely.
Cam Neely. That was
Cam
it.
Neely. Great
Cam Neely.
Boston.
That's right.
I think it was played defense.
Yes, he was a hard man.
That one, 70s.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm getting old. I can't remember.
You dropped the ball on that one.
I dropped the puck on that one.
How
I
did the
can't
Rangers
even
lose a
remember-
game last night? How does that happen?
Well, they only ever lose when when my fantasy players are Rangers players. Then they lose. And then
And they lose. Yeah. They still almost pulled it off. But they're a fun team to watch this year. Just hope they don't fall to the Boston Bruins' fate. Had the best record ever in the NHL and lost in the first round. Oh.
No.
Well, yeah, and I'm a bit concerned about the Bruins right now. They've lost quite a few games recently, not because I give a shit about the Bruins, but Allmark's one of my mainstay of my fantasy team, so it's not good for my fantasy. I don't give a shit whether they win normally, but it's all about the fantasy team.
And LT says Cam Neely never played defense. Yeah. Oh, shit.
All right.
Here's
Mark,
the other cool.
Well, according to Dumb and Dumber, he was playing defense and offense. He was batting for
Yeah.
many sides.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I don't like the extended edition, and Tom from Midnight's Edge was like agreeing with me too. He's like, someone else said that because it makes the characters a little bit more vicious, and they add some scenes that were cut, like especially that bathroom scene, and they go way overboard in terms of the inference is there. It's not even an inference anymore, and it's just loses the charm of the scene. So
yeah, that's a good case in point, because extended cuts and director's cuts are not always better. There are movies where it actually makes them not as good, and should be avoided in some movies.
So LT is correcting my my enfeebled mind.
Yeah,
it was a winger.
Yeah, really.
It was a winger. Yeah, great goal scorers from Comox BC. My first posting Comox as a Mountie. Yep. See, I'm a Rangers fan, so I can mix up who those Boston Bruins how they play. I just saw many
in
games.
my defense, I wasn't watching hockey then, so.
Ah.
Well, I only really got into it in the mid 2000s when I moved, or early 2000s when I moved to Canada.
Oh, you picked it up later in life.
Beyond that, I was just like, I was married to a Canadian, and she would talk about it, but I hadn't seen any of that. I'd seen a handful of. I used to watch it in the 70s when it was on the Saturday afternoon sports shows in the UK, and the only reason anybody watched these compilations was because of the fights. Nobody really cared about the hockey. It was like they used to compile the fights, really.
Watch the fights. Yeah,
that's all I knew about it. And then Wayne Gretzky, everyone knew who Wayne Gretzky was, but it only seriously got into it in the early 2000s. So a lot of the historical stuff, people go, "Oh yeah, I remember so and so." Well, yeah, I've seen a few clips now, but I didn't remember them from the time.
Yeah, so it was. I grew up just loving hockey, playing hockey. Always had a Rangers equipment bag. I still have it. Actually, it's been beat to hell.
Does it stink like all?
It stinks like a hockey. Yeah, it stinks like a hockey bag. And God, I wish I could still play hockey. I'm way too out of shape and too old. But they do have some older leagues, non-checking leagues, and God, I love hockey. And
if they had a non-skating league, I'd be okay with that.
Well, you could play floor hockey. God,
I can go around in a circle on the ice. That's it.
I'd play floor hockey with street hockey with my friend. Oh, I got a great street hockey story to tell. So I'm involved with a charity group that donates scholarships to youths. Sports youths. Yeah.
I know you've got that on the soundboard.
Oh, I've got that on the. I got that. But where's that one? Let me get that one.
JT Kirk.
Hey JT, and they've got the Rangers goalie Mike Richter, who won the last Stanley Cup way back when. God, I can't believe it's that long ago now. And he's talking about his kids playing pickup hockey in the driveway, and their kids are like 8 years old or whatever. And he's like telling, he got some goals. They had the little, street hockey goals, and teams were uneven. So as Richter's son, his son goes, "Oh, my dad can play goal," and the kid that was on his team said, "Yeah, but is he any good?" Not really. The all-time great NHL. Like the kid didn't know who Mike Richter's dad was, so he's telling this story.
If you think about it, kids are oblivious to this stuff, really. And there was Paul McCartney tells a story of when one of his kids came home from school one day, and they were maybe like 8 or 9. They said, "Dad, are you Paul McCartney?" Yeah. Like just dad up to a point,
Yeah, no idea who
he
was.
The kids at school say you're Paul McCartney.
Yeah. Can I come home visit after? Yeah.
It's I mean, it's just dad, isn't it?
Yeah, right. Just a normal person. So they had no idea that it wasn't like he kept telling kids, "Yeah, my
your kids won't be aware of that you're an incredible YouTube celebrity."
Yeah.
Marc D with the C. Are you Marc D with the C?
Well, here's the Utes clip.
Did you say Utes?
Yeah, 2 Utes.
What is a Ute?
Oh, excuse me, Your Honor. 2 youths.
Yeah, they always laugh when they and then but then they're like, oh, you actually have 1,000 subs, Dad. They're like, that's pretty good. So yeah, it's always a joke whenever they have a friend. I'm like, you got to sub to sub to my dad.
Yeah, I've tried to get my kids to rustle up some interest, but I don't think it's worked. My son has watched the occasional stream, typically the Canon film ones, but my daughter has zero interest. To be fair, she's busy with young kids and whatever. But
Yeah.
Like when you get to the point where you can do the membership gifting, like, is there a certain point that's in there? I mean, how many do you have to do that?
Well, now they lowered it, so it's 500 subs and I think 3,000 watch hours. So before it used to be 1,000 subs and what was it, 4,000 watch hours to get that next
4,000.
level. But
Yeah.
I mean, it really doesn't matter now that I'm still don't have the 4,000 watch hours. I need to stream more, I guess,
So
to get that. But
you don't have to have that. I'm sorry, Mark. You don't have to have that to get the membership gifting. Like, you can do that now, right? Like,
well, I did that, but that's 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours.
you have to be able to have memberships before anyone can give them to you.
Yeah,
right. So the limit is 500 now.
Well, the threshold is 500, so you have to hit 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. Yep.
I must get my arse in gear and do memberships at some point. I'm almost at 1,300. I said I would do it when I reach 1,500. So,
and look at that.
Myself a target.
Look what Shooter just did. Thank you, Shooter.
Shooter McGavin's here.
Oh, he just stole my thunder. Nice job. Good job, Shooter.
Thank you, Shooter. Yep. So and then he gifted a membership. Thank you. And then your Muslim uncle just got grabbed that.
This was a member stream. How can people who've not got memberships be watching this stream?
Well,
anyone could be watching it. Anyone can watch it. Right,
Anyone can watch. Yeah, you just can't come on the.
Well, your Muslim uncle can join us now on the stream.
Yeah,
trying to get him to come on the hockey stream.
There you go.
Yeah. D-Bud. I thought D-Bud and TEZ, we got to get them all in there too, man.
Hey, Ryan Riley says, I'm a new sub and loving the show. Hey.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yep. Glad we're doing something you're enjoying. Yep. Much appreciated. Yep. Wagner says, well, so I got to play a good quote for that. Something good for that membership here. Let's see. All these Happy Gilmore ones. Yep. Here, let's see. Here, let's do it.
Oh boy. Here we go.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Love that movie. Love it.
I couldn't stop laughing when I saw that scene with God bless Bob Barker.
I love the delay I have with the laptop and the Roku, so I get to watch that twice now.
You get to watch it twice. Yeah. There's another one.
You know what's driving me crazy? You not getting the ball in the hole.
Don't push me, Bob. Now's not the time.
There, one more. Why not?
All right, let's go. Oh! You like that, old man? You want a piece of me?
Oh!
I've got a bunch of those. I've got the ones where he's trying out for the team, the hockey team.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah, because that's a good segue from hockey. Yeah, from hockey to to that. Yep. Ryan says, "Yeah, Barker rules." Yep. Yeah, he was great. Yep. And remember to spade and neuter your pets. Yep. God bless him. And here's the other fun thing I got for. I have to do a review of this. Let me make this full screen. So of course I love Jethro Tull. Everyone should love Jethro Tull. So it's another classic album, Broadsword and the Beast, got 40th anniversary edition. Nice. And I love these, because you can just stream music today, right? Back when we were kids, you had to, Clobberin Times is here. Just add yourself.
Clobby.
You get all the, that's what's awesome, these books. So with all, just like, it's not as big as the Beatles book in terms of size, but I think it's got more pages.
Has it got more cod piece?
It's got more cod piece. Yeah.
So, has it got metal flute?
The flute is a heavy metal instrument. I mean, look how many discs you get with this sucker. You get
That's
and there's
nice,
three audio DVDs. You know, if you're a music lover, uncompressed audio on DVDs is a beautiful thing. So you know, you get like 12 discs with this thing, and you know, this whole massive book. And Ian Anderson's a great showman. I mean, unfortunately, his voice is shot right now. He hurt his voice in the I think it was the 80s or late 70s, and never been the same. But it keeps getting, and he's old now too, so it keeps getting.
Oh God, yeah, he's got to be about nearly 80, surely.
But he's fantastic in you know, performing live. And again, that was my buddy Rob, who I mentioned before. Was a huge Jethro Tull fan with me, so we go to all the shows. So last show I went to was with Rob. I don't think I'm going to go to another show. It's just kind of since he passed, I'm like, that's. And then Ian Anderson just sounded so horrible that night. It was a double whammy of, you know, God bless Ian Anderson, but you know, just when someone gets that old, and the music is great, and the flute is fantastic, and everything sounded great. But yeah, but let's me vamp. Well, we got super chats. Let me show that, and then we'll say hi to Clobber Times.
Sorry, I'm late. Hey, buddy.
Oh no,
Hey,
no,
bud.
Hey, mate.
Hey, Clavy. What's
Hey,
up,
bud.
man?
Hey, Clobby.
Hey.
I said the Red Wings are by far and away the NHL GOAT. Well, they are a great team, but hopefully it's the Rangers' year. So let's see. Do I have anything with I don't have any hockey. I don't have any.
I'm sharing one right now.
Here we go. Let's show that. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but God.
What a shot.
Is that goal regulation size or what, Steve?
That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
JT, you need to be worried about the Lions right now, dude.
What's happening with the Lions?
JT, well, I mean, you know,
Are they playing now?
Lions to go. No, I'm saying we need to go to the Super Bowl. We need to go to the Super Bowl. That Red Wings is not even hockey.
Detroit in the Super Bowl?
And Cleveland. I'm telling you, it's the year, man, for the weirdest Super Bowl of all time.
Cleveland steamer, perhaps.
Flacco, come on, believe in Flacco, man. I want to see the Browns and the Lions in the big one. The weirdest Super Bowl ever. Not that, yeah.
Well, guy, could you imagine? Yeah, and of course I've got Flacco as my fantasy quarterback, and he had
he's
22 points. He did great, but then the second half they didn't do anything.
Isn't he the guy that sang "Rock Me Amadeus"? Oh, no, it was a different. That was Falco.
No.
Sorry.
ATZ. My friends, what's up? Hello, everybody out there.
Oh yeah, let's play. Of course, we've got the ever awesome Clobber in Time.
Clobberonimo.
So yeah, that. Oh yeah, I used to go see the Whalers too in Hartford. Yeah. So I'm as a Rangers fan, but I still would go watch some games there. Yeah, it was sad day when they moved to Carolina. Yeah, so but Connecticut, yep, we don't have any professional. Well, I guess they've got Liberty. I guess the WNBA. I guess that counts as professional. We got the Connecticut Sun, but I think that's it for professional sports in Connecticut. Unfortunately, yep.
Absolutely. Hey, your Muslim uncle, and yeah. Well, I am in the finals of fantasy football, so stuff. I know you were playing, man.
Same here. My team is up right now.
This is the year of the backup quarterback. It is especially weird since they need to change the roughing the passer rule to the touching the passer rule. It's such a weird league right now. I don't know how these quarterbacks are getting hurt, man. I mean, you can't touch one without a penalty and a fine later for touching them, for insulting them. You can't hurt their feelings now.
Yeah, which game we were watching, Clobber Times? I don't know if it was after a stream or I was showing you. Was it a Giants game or one of the games where the guy sacked the quarterback and they called roughing the passer?
You can't sack the quarterback now. No, they. By the way, I'm not just talking about the bad calls in the games. These guys are getting fined later, big money for barely hits that. Because I watch a lot of old football. There's a channel on NFL that puts old games from the 60s and 70s, full games on there, and the old highlights from NFL films. I'm like, man, every play would end a player's career this year. Every hit by a defensive player. I mean, it's ridiculous. And how they're all getting hurt this year, I have no idea. But yes, you got to beat the Cowgirls tonight. Now, the Lions allow too many points, though, JT. That's what worries me.
Yep. Well, here's my team. I'll show my. Everyone care. This is a member stream, so we can just.
We can't get in trouble for sports.
First annual.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So this
we can't get in trouble for sports balling today. Is what you're saying?
No. Well, this is kind of like a personal thing too, like a little bit of extra. What am I interested in? I guess, or what are we all interested in?
Cool.
So why not, right?
Flacco, man. Flacco's red hot right now, dude.
Flacco's hot, but he had 22 points in the first half. I think he had 6.66 in the second half.
Well, that's because they were trying to run the clock out. They had a big
run the clock out.
Lead.
Yeah. Oh, Charlie Sutton is out now. So I got to change that wide receiver. Yep. So Sean Payton.
Injuries are crazy.
What's going on with Sean Payton and
he's Russell Wilson's done. He's out.
Yeah. So we had a fight with Russell.
They wasted a lot of money on him. He doesn't like him. He's going to put that Stidden guy, whatever, in there for Denver for the rest of the year, and he is gone. He's not going to.
He's gone.
Out of there, which is ridiculous.
Because didn't Russell Wilson say something or?
Well, they fight. I don't know the real reason,
upset.
But Peyton doesn't like him, and I put up with Sean Payton for 15 years, so that's a Saints fan. Yeah.
So there's my fantasy team. So I'm up by 4 points right now. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Flacco, I'm like, I need 40 points. Yeah, but it's fun. I do it with my son, and there's also it's a lot of college buddies. So the fun thing about that fantasy league is we started it after college, and now I've got my son as the co-manager. So
oh Lord,
buddies are like, that's not fair. We're getting that old. Then we're old enough. Then
you dumped Carr, but Carr's actually getting some halfway decent numbers now.
Yeah, no, he was good last week. Yeah.
Even though we're garbage and we're not going to win this week.
Yeah, so he was hurt a lot too, Carr. So that's what.
But he played. He started every game now.
Yeah, no, he played through a tough guy.
He missed some play, but he started every game. Horrible.
Yeah. And so Max Redstone says, "Yeah, the Hartford Whales left Hartford the same reason I left Hartford, because it's Hartford. Unless you're in state government insurance, Hartford is for dumbasses."
Dumbass. There's only one thing I want to say to you, Commodore.
You're a dumbass.
That's the best, though.
It's because you're a dumbass.
Captain Janeway, you're a dumbass.
So Mark, like, how long did it take you to decide to get like that little mixer? Is that what you guys are using for the sound bites and stuff? It's just you've got it.
Well, what I do on StreamYards is, well, the most of the work is clipping the clip. So I either have the movies that I've on hard drive that I've ripped from. I've purchased them all, and or what you can do is you can find on YouTube. There's a lot of people just put clips up. So what I'll do, I'll clip it and put that the copyright on there, and putting that on, and then you just add it to your StreamYard. But you have to make it a short clip so you don't run afoul of the copyright people. And of course you can get claimed, but I'm not monetized for advertisers, so that doesn't matter. So the claims don't really matter. And I guess unless you have like a gazillion views, you're not going to get much money from your on that side. I guess the advertiser side, unless you're like a big YouTuber, so you got to clip it and then arrange it, and then sometimes I make merge two halves of a clip together, make them try to make them shorter. Like, here's hello
computer.
So it takes time, but I'm glad I learned Adobe Premiere for work so that I could make clips for my YouTube show.
Oh, that's the software you're using, Adobe?
Yeah, I use Adobe. Well, I have Adobe Premiere. I have the whole Adobe package for work.
Okay.
And we've got a new person here. This is Keith E. Says, first time watching. It's good to see you live. Thank you, Keith. Yep.
Welcome.
Great Saturday, and happy New Year. Yep. So very, very nice. Yep. So why don't we do a giveaway for one of these Doomsday machines? So
the Camberwell carrot. Yes.
Yeah, the carrot. Yep, yep. So my niece was over. I was showing her the Christmas, the Christmas tree yesterday with all the stuff on it, and I have, of course, excuse me, I have one of these on the tree, and I'm like, "Oh, Vivian, do you want one?" She's like, "No." What is it?
Do you know what it was? No.
She doesn't know what it is. Yeah,
it's a baby ice cream cone. It's a baby Doomsday machine.
Yeah. So let's do a giveaway. I got to do that Wheel of Fortune thing. Not Wheel of Fortune. What's it called?
One that they were using the other night on.
Yeah, the other one we're using. I have
channel.
it saved. Wheel of something. Yeah, where I have it saved under my YouTube.
Thingy.
Yeah, where'd that go? Yep. I know I had that on here. Yep. Yeah. So did anyone see the Cardinal Stream tribute that and giveaway that Jill?
They gave away some nice stuff.
Yep.
What did you win, by the way?
I actually won a TARDIS 12th Doctor TARDIS console.
Oh, nice!
Which is really cool. Yeah.
Jelly.
Yeah.
Cool.
So let me get this together. The Wheel of Names. Let's see. So Wheel of Names. Okay.
Way to go, Max! Great episode. One of the greatest doctors of all time. Pirate Planet. Love it.
So let's see here. Let's see. So if you want to get into the contest now, for me to send it, you've got to provide me your address. So I know some people want to stay anonymous, which is fine. But if you do want to enter, please type DM for Doomsday Machine in the chat if you want to enter, and I'll copy all those names over and put those in. We'll do the spinning wheel there. So put in a DM if you want a chance to win a Doomsday Machine. Yep. And Keith, he says, I have to use Siri, so if I spell Mark, it's always wrong. Yeah, no problem. Yep. Yeah, that's the joke. Yeah, I always say Mark with a C. Yes, that's how I did my YouTube name because, for Course Clobbering Times, you're a good buddy, Mark C.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when I met you, when I was Mark with the C, and then it was Mark C, and I was only knew him for a few, in the chat for a few months, I guess. Unfortunately, before he got sick. But then I think Steve, the Mighty Thor, Steve butt banned me at the gym, and hail to Gap After Dark. Yep.
Butt banned him. That's right.
Yep.
Can happen to anybody.
Yep. So, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm in one of your streams, and I'm talking to everyone, and I'm like, no one's. And I'm like, and it was kind of like early on where I started, hanging out with you, in your channel on YouTube. I'm like, everyone's so friendly here. I'm like, no one's like even saying hi to me. Like, what did I do? Something or like this? What happened? So
Ronnie G.
And I was like, what's going on? And then it turned out I'd been butt banned by Steve Mitchum. So I had to explain to you. So then what I did, I changed my name. I said, well, let me change my name, see if the name, something's wrong with the name. So I did Mark D with the C instead of Mark with the C. Not that it's big.
It worked,
big change. But it worked. Yeah, and I had to send you an email and Eric K, like how to, no offense, but you're not the big computer person, Clobber Time. So how to unban someone. Yeah. Yeah.
True enough.
So yeah, so if anyone wants to enter, type DM to enter. Yeah, so Jill had, I think they did 12 things from.
Yes, so this time anyway.
Yeah, and then they're going to do
more
eventually.
eventually.
It was very nice of Ari to.
For those who don't know, it was Ari. Gil's brother was auctioning off for free a bunch of Gil's stuff, and Gil has a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'd stopped in there for a little bit the other night, and I remember he gave away some Eagle Moss Battlestar Galactica figures back in the day, and just you know, just really generous dude.
He was always giving stuff out. He tried to force me to take a Blu-ray set of the New Galactica that I wouldn't.
Yeah, he was. I was on that. I was watching that stream.
That was crazy.
He wanted you to watch it. He was really pushing for you to try to watch that.
I love you to death, man, but I don't want to watch it. So can I please be excused from watching the show I don't want to watch?
Yeah, you and I are the original OG Battlestar favorites.
Yeah.
I love the old one, man.
I mean, isn't it fair enough for you to say, look, if you like the new one, fine. I'm not going to come over to your house and beat you up, or not going to piss in your cornflakes. But do I have to watch it, man? He was not letting it go, man.
He was relentless.
It's hilarious. I love the guy. It was great.
Yes.
Hey, Courtney's here.
Courtney.
Hey, it's Courtney.
Courtney. Hello.
Hello, Courtney.
Courtney.
Hey, can you guys hear me? All right.
Yes,
we can.
Yep. Yes, we can.
I have a microphone.
Oh, you have a microphone?
Hey.
Now? What's going on?
Nice.
Yeah, me
Santa
too.
brought you one.
I'm trying to figure it out.
So how have you been doing, Courtney? Happy almost New Year.
Okay, hold on. I'm so sorry about that. I just realized why I was not. I was hearing the stream I was watching, and then you guys. So it was like
Oh, the echo.
double everything coming at me. Yeah,
Well,
it was twice of everything.
two-
What did you?
Two of all of
I'm
us
sorry.
aren't
What
bad.
did you just say?
I just said,
Well,
how,
it was
how are you
like,
doing?
all these people. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Very
So
good.
you're
Very
gonna pop in
good.
and say
Yeah.
hi. I'm gonna
No,
mess
thank
with this
you. Thank you.
microphone for a minute. Keep on talking, and then I'll show my face when I'm ready.
You know?
Give me one sec.
And no one's entered the contest. Yeah.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, it's a free doomsday machine. Maybe everyone's scared that's going to eat
Sorry,
the planet.
how do we enter? Remind
Just
me again.
type put DM in the chat, so I know which names to add.
I know
Well,
it's
I'm
cheating
gonna-
because I'm on the stream, but I'm
Right, I wasn't
you
going to
can go-
do it,
you
but
can enter,
nobody's
of course,
putting in for it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm still
hey,
a
okay,
member.
come on, chat, let's roll. What are we doing here? Now I have a question, Mark. You know the big doomsday machine you have, right?
Yeah.
And you have the Hallmark Enterprise, and it matches the Hallmark
It does,
ornament,
yeah.
right? It perfect. Now, where are you going to get one to match that size?
Yeah, well, you gotta
The micro machine.
You gotta do a really micro machine. But yeah, that one I don't think would. I guess it would be so tiny, it'd be like a dot there. But here we go. I'll put that in. So
I'm waiting for him to do the 12th scale version.
Yes.
yeah, I'm gonna need a bigger house.
I think the company Tomy, Mark, you would know it. They have the 3 or 4 foot long Enterprise one model.
Yeah, they did a die cast one. Yeah.
I think it went for a couple grand on eBay the other day.
Oh, because they're sold out. Maybe it was $400. It was $400 originally, I thought.
Oh no, yeah, it went for a couple. I think well over 1,000 something before I stopped even following it.
Oh yeah. But originally, I think I think the original price, retail price, I think was around $400 or $500. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it was beautiful. But there were a lot of problems with the model in terms of like seeing where the seams were. I mean, most people seem to love it, but some people were complaining about that, and then the base. But of course, I would love to have it. But I've got this this big sucker.
Yeah, you've got that one there.
So that kind of makes up for not the Tommy one. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'd love to have that too, but God knows where I put it. But I did get this for just got this the other day. Let me go to. So we're talking about Battlestar Galactica, and that's the
nice.
Cardinal Sin.
Real deal.
So this is out. I'll do a little enabling now. This is out from Hallmark.
Oh, man. I'll be right back.
Amazon has this for $23 right now, and Hallmark has a huge sale for 50% off on a bunch of ornaments. So I did buy a few ornaments. Maybe we'll do a little bit of enabling. Oh, come on, focus. And of course, this guy lights up too. So here's the engine, and the front. So I guess on the tree it'll look better too. But I do like the old school Hallmark where you plug them in because then the lights are on all the time. But this is I could have 3D printed this, I guess, but it's pretty darn nice, and the lights are in there, which are cool. But yeah, this is the old school. Great ship design. It's not the Enterprise, obviously, but which is good because it makes sense for that aircraft carrier in space. So that was more of the concept there. So
do they have the companion base star for that too?
No, just this, but that's something I could probably 3D print, I think. Yep. So LT was spending a lot of money at the Hallmark store. Yeah. So he spent 345 Canadian. I don't know what that. Oh, the full price would have been $700. Yep. Wow.
Yeah, I drove by the Hobby Lobby, and the first thing that came to mind was Mark, and then the second thing came to mind is my credit card. And I was like, "Oh, I'm not pulling in there. I got to get home, man."
Yeah, they got a lot of nice stuff at the Hobby Lobby. You got to watch out, man.
Like, Mark, you did a stream where you went to one, I think, in Tennessee or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was that's McKay's books, but I do have a Hobby Lobby video on my channel.
You do, yeah. Right.
Yep. Okay, so we've got your Muslim uncle. So far, I've got Courtney and your Muslim uncle.
And me.
And 70s.
See, if I win, it'll be seen as it's fixed. It's rigged.
Okay, I'll put mine in then.
Thank God.
Of course. All right, Ragnar.
That'll make me feel better when I do win.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when you do win, I'll just come over and see it.
Lord Thought, JT, D-Bud.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, here we go.
Gap's in.
Yeah. Gap. Yeah, because I'm a bear of little brain, so I don't want to make sure I don't miss anyone. Yep. Okay, we got Lord Thoth. Okay. So far I've got Courtney, your Muslim uncle, 70s Gragnar, Gap After Dark on LT. Am I missing anyone else? And JT Kirk, if you already have it, this is the ornament. This is the ornament one. So you have the bigger one.
Oh, he of course he already has one.
yeah. So if you want to put in,
I'm sorry, JT, my bad.
You can put no, don't let that hold you back. Yep. And and Brian Hepburn. We got Brian Hepburn. Okay. That's right. I don't want to miss anyone. So
hey, we got a new friend here.
Hey, who's here? Hey, DJ. Hey, DJ.
Hey, let me just put my phone right down over here.
Hey. What's up, dude?
DJ Ronnie G.
I dropped my phone off a mountain.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, that sucks when it happens. Greetings. How you guys doing today?
Hello.
Doing great.
All right, man.
How you doing, man?
I just wanted to jump in on this. It's good to see 70s Rock fan and Dave C, Mr. Clobberonimo,
hey,
our chief engineer. It's great seeing, and Courtney, good to see you.
Yeah. Good to see
And
everyone. Yep. Let's see. So we've got Okay, that's okay. You can let everyone else get better odds. Don't enter anyone else. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, Alton, put in your name in there. Come on, that'd be perfect with all your Hallmark ornaments. Yep. So let's see here. All right, so let me share my screen, and if I miss anyone, let me know. So here we go. These are always fun to do. So let's share that screen here.
So does it automatically do this for you, like a spinning wheel? Actually,
yeah, it does a spinning wheel. Yeah. The wheel of names. Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a while, man.
Yeah.
But Mark just presses a button where he wants it to stop.
Yep.
Just kidding.
Boom. Yeah.
Nice.
So as you look at the list, and then we'll shuffle. We can shuffle. We can shuffle it 3 times. Yeah.
This is when he prepared earlier. This is just a video.
Yeah. All right. So going once, going twice. I think I got everyone. All right. Let's spin. Who's the lucky winner here? Courtney.
it's
Awesome.
Courtney.
She gets
Yay!
Courtney.
There you
gets
go,
the
Courtney.
Camberwell carrot.
Yay!
Didn't you win something the other night at Jill's?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
Did I? Oh, might have been after I left, maybe?
I thought you did. Didn't you, Mark?
No, I was there for the
I don't-
last one. I don't
I
think
don't
did.
think so.
Okay.
I don't think
was
so.
sorry. I thought it was somebody.
One person won. One person won twice though. I was lucky enough to win one.
Okay.
And it's nice to have remember something. That,
Well,
you
now
know,
you've won something cool.
Gil was so damn generous too. I mean, he'd
Yes.
offer to give away stuff and send, like you said, send the DVDs and.
I was asking in the chat about any of his like recordings for his music, like if he had any like
that'd be cool
CDs or albums of his stuff.
Yeah,
thank you. That's awesome. Yay, go me.
So
Sorry,
just
I won.
DM your address and congrats, Courtney. Oh, we got to play. I got to play.
And hi,
something
DJ Ronnie G. I heard you, but I wasn't near the.
No worries.
I wasn't unmuted yet, so I didn't mean to ignore you. Hi, everyone in the chat.
We got to play a Doomsday Machine quote here. Let's see.
Ooh.
Scotty, give me that power. You've got it, Captain. Just enough to move us. I can do better.
More.
Scotty, you've got to get me some maneuvering power. I can't repair warp drive without a space dog. Then get me impulse power, half speed, quarter speed, anything. If we can get this Hulk moving, maybe we can do something.
More thrust.
Yeah, more thrust. Yeah, where's
We can't break loose. We need more power.
More power.
more power? Yeah, yeah. And then
Scotty, where's that power? Coming, sir.
They say there's no devil, Jim. But there is. Right out of hell, I saw it.
So Matt, where's your crew?
On the third planet.
I shouldn't laugh at that one, but yeah, that's such a great performance. As Commodore Decker. So, God, of course, one of my all-time favorite episodes, which you guys know. So, a lot of, but that's what makes it so good. Even the special effects are pretty good back in the '60s for that one. Sure. But you don't need great special effects to have great show. If you got a great story, yeah.
And yet, when I watched OG Star Trek as a kid, like 7, 8, 9 years old in the late 60s, early 70s, it looked spectacular to me. Like, oh my God, look at like the Doomsday Machine. I thought, oh my God, that's so scary and so whatever. It looked great at the time.
Yeah.
It's only in retrospect that we, it looks a bit clunky now, but at the time I was like, oh, yeah, so.
We might have spoiled by modern day special effects, but still, they look great to me. I mean,
it did, it looked fantastic, man.
The remasters are fun to watch. I don't mind them as long as they don't deny you didn't deny you the opportunity to have the originals. In fact, the set I have, you can watch either.
Yeah, they give you both, and and LT says the best active PTSD for combat veteran I've ever seen. Yeah, so that's why that performance is heartbreaking there.
Right.
Playing that, I clipped those for your show when you were doing that, but it's heartbreaking, and he has that breakdown, and but it leads to the destruction. Here's the big planet killer,
the big one,
the biggie
of doom.
So if anyone hasn't seen this one, but
is that the one on the Patreon page or one of those?
Yeah, I have it actually now on Ko-fi. If you want to buy one, I have two sizes. I've got the big one like this, and then I've got where'd the other smaller one go?
Are you set up on Ko-fi now too?
Ko-fi, yeah. That was Mrs. Dadman told me about that, because what happened? I was on Etsy. I put this on Etsy, and it got pulled down after like 10 days, and
I wonder why.
And I don't know. Yeah,
because it looks like a sushi hand roll. That's why.
Well, it got pulled down from Paramount. Said violation of Star Trek IP.
Oh.
And but if you go to Etsy, there's a ton of people selling all kinds of Star Trek stuff. There's another person selling an IP that. So I put in like Star Trek, and I'd put in is one of the code words, and so I haven't put it back up there since. But yeah, so that's the big one, and then I have a smaller version that you can get. So I'll put that Ko-fi link in the chat there. I'm sure you guys all see it, but yeah, I was like, what's going on? I don't know if there's another person selling them and has almost the same thing. So I was kind of shocked about that. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I was like, really? I hadn't even sold any either, so it was like, what? So which is kind of crazy. Yeah. So here's the Ko-fi link. Or coffee.
Is that done in like 3 segments or a multi-part print?
No, it's actually one print altogether. So
oh wow.
So Mark,
so you print it like this. So I've got a video on my channel of how I printed it. So you print it straight down, and it puts supports in the. Oh, we got a cute doggy there.
How did you get the supports to come out so cleanly? Did you sand it or rinse it or use water soluble?
The supports. Now this is FDM printer, so it's melts the. So there's no. So the supports just snap off.
Oh, they snapped right off. Okay, yeah. Sometimes it gets a little messy, Like sometimes you'll get like too much, interface,
Yeah. So you the Cura slicing, I think they keep getting better and better. So the support in the middle, and they make them very thin. And then sometimes you like the advantage with this guy is it's a rough kind of thing anyway.
Yeah.
So, versus doing a ship where it's kind of crude. And
you could paint over it too, so that helps.
Yeah, so you prime it. Yeah, you prime it, and then you prime it, and then you paint it. So this one takes a little bit more time, and then you do dry brushing to get the kind of the white there. So it doesn't look and each one ends up looking a little different. Like this one, I do a little bit more purple on some of them. It's fun to have different versions, and paint the. I got a little bit too much splatter there on the red there, but it looks okay. I think. Keep experimenting, yeah.
The shuttlecraft splatter when it goes
from
in there.
a certain angle. It's giving me flashbacks of the Universal Studios ride when Jaws jumped up at me and I was a kid.
Well, I know what it reminds.
Just certain angles.
It reminds me of something, and it's an image I'm sharing, and I'm the only person that will know this reference, but it always reminds me of this, which is the Camberwell Carrot.
Yeah, right.
From With Neil, the movie With Neil and I, Paul McGann and Richard E. Grant. And that's what it always reminds me of. The Camberwell Carrot.
That's awesome, yeah.
I'm the only one that knows that movie, I think. So, well, Courtney might know it, I don't know.
Oh, I was singing the song to Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
And
I have a friend who just joined the channel right when you're
awesome
on all of that. And then I've got Alaska Jeff just came in too. I don't know.
Hey, Alaska Jeff, good to see you. Yeah, I didn't use the Master replicas. It's a file I found on Thingiverse, and I modded it a little bit, made a little bit of changes, and there were some things that were wrong with the model, but it's a relatively simple. But yeah, the Master replicas version does not look good at all, I have to say. But yeah, if you can get a 3D printer now for $250, even $200. It's
Really?
a fun hobby to get into. Yeah, depending on the size of the printer, but they've gotten
Aren't the supplies
a lot
costly?
cheaper. No, because actually something like this maybe cost $2 to print. So,
but you need patience. You need patience to level the bed.
Yeah,
I have patience.
And some of the new ones actually have auto bed leveling, but yeah, it's not. DJ's right. Yeah, it's not like a toaster oven where you put your toast in and push the button. But it's a fun thing and there's all kinds of teaching tech and CNC kitchen. There's some fantastic YouTubers out there who have all kinds of guides.
I've actually sat and watched, zoned out on one of your streams when the 3D printer thing was going. So
going right, yeah.
The
It's
only thing
mesmerizing.
Eventually, the music, it would change the music halfway through or something if you can.
Yeah, I know. I got to
heard
do
that
it
bit so many times. Like, oh my god.
Well, the problem is on. I wish there was a like a a channel that played non-copyright music that would just switch it up. But I
It
don't
would
think
have to be.
because I what I have to do is make an MP3 file,
Yeah,
like
just
a
keep
bunch of
repeating.
different. Yeah, and it was just too lazy to do it. Yeah. So yep. So yeah, so this is a Doomsday Machine. If Alaska Jeff, if you're a Star Trek fan, you'd know what it's a pretty famous thing. It's very obscure though, so unless you're a Star Trek fan, it's a windsock. Yeah.
It's one of the most memorable episodes, I think.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Mark, let's get you some more subscriptions here.
Oh,
Some
awesome!
people
Thank you,
have some
Dave. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. And the old man cometh says hello. Yep. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yep. And Alaska Jeff, I think most of the printers are from China, unfortunately, though. I know where Bamboo Labs, they're the latest really popular printer. I don't know where they're made. And hail to Ironcaster. The bread goes in, toast comes out. You can't explain that. The toast gets stuck in the toaster oven, right?
It happens to me all the time.
And thank you very much for that, Dave. So what are we going to play for
no,
Dave?
no problem, man.
No, we got to play something good.
You don't have to play anything for me, dude.
Here we go.
I'll play my.
Because a droid don't pull people's arms out of their sockets when they lose.
Nice. That's a good one there. And oh boy, could I go off on how many different models of the Millennium Falcon are out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now we'll keep doing some show and tell. Here's something and I'm a huge Star Trek II collector. So I got this on Fleabay the other day. Dinky Toys.
Dude, what year is that?
I gotta check. I guess it's from Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan. Although they do have.
Well, I mean,
no. So I think
is that like
79? 79
yeah. Is it an original?
81. Yeah. That's sorry. I was just. Yes, it's a Corgi.
I'm getting motion picture vibes here, and I'm just trying to remember where I saw a Klingon, cruiser in Wrath of Khan. I mean, I don't know.
There is none. And it's got is that a K on there for Khan? I don't know.
Khan.
The box is a little dinged up. I don't know. I guess they made the
They might have it on the back. You know?
The bubble.
Do you think the 1 year money back warranty still applies?
Non-toxic paints, precision made, safety tested. So let's zoom in on that. Oh, that's
crafted in Great Britain, Northampton, Great Britain. Yeah,
that's a heavily modified Klingon cruiser.
Yeah, with a white bridge there.
I bet that's the. Are you sure that's not Janeway's time machine?
I expect more from my £2.99 toy. Or whatever it cost at the time.
Hey, Jill.
That's nice.
Thanks for stopping by. Yep.
You know, I had tons of corgi vehicles, mainly cars and trucks and stuff. And then I left home at 16 to join the military. And when I came back next time, my mother had thrown them out. Oh, well, I got rid of all your stuff. I got rid of all your stuff. I had stuff that would be super collectible now. Because I had a cousin that actually worked for them, so I got loads of stuff.
I hear horror stories like that all the time. 70s. A guy at work, he's in his late 60s. He tells me, I told him I showed him one of the streams in comic books. And he's like, yeah, man, my grandmother threw away like 3 boxes out of the attic, one time. And I didn't even know she had done it. And I was like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah, I was
what could have been in there?
I was livid. So, well, you left. You've got the
And
stuff
that's
that
why
you're
Mark
lacking in room. You get the space.
That's right. That's why Mark's such an enabler, and why I love him at the same time. He shows these toys and stuff that I was like, when I first came on, by the way. And Mark, how long have you been on now doing this?
I think a couple of years, maybe now. Could it be 2 years?
It's at least 2.
You're right around the same time as me, I think.
Could be more.
Maybe 3.
Let me.
May might be 3.
Yeah, at least
it's
2.
Like,
I'd come across the sky and you look at these guys back, pack stuff. And this is my new apartment, by the way, 70. So it's gonna get filled up. But he's got the bionic man. Remember the rubber bionic man with the eye that sticks out? You can look through the head. And it's like, I used to have that. And then I was like, man, now I got to go get it. And it's, 500 times the price it was when I bought it. I'm in my 50s, just so you know. I mean, I used to have those
youngster,
when I was a kid.
just a youngster.
I know. I know. Just for reference.
But yeah, there's nothing more for. I mean, I've lost a lot of stuff myself, or given stuff away I've regretted later, or whatever. Had stuff stolen, but that one really hurts. Like,
yeah,
you couldn't wait till I was out the door 2 minutes, and you were throwing my shit out without even giving me a chance to find somewhere to take it. Oh well, I didn't think you'd want it anymore.
I was back in Virginia, and my ex-mother-in-law was doing that with a lot of my ex-husband's stuff, and I couldn't really say anything, but I was just sitting there thinking, like, evil, what is she doing?
What was worse was my mother, when she was a young girl in the 50s, she used to write to actors and actresses in studios in Hollywood, and they'd send back signed photographs, beautiful 8x10s, whatever, Cary Grant and Jimmy Stewart, and you name it. She had hundreds of them, apparently. She gave them all away once.
She gave them away?
Wow.
She got married. She
gave them away and didn't
I
throw
don't know. She said, I don't remember. She gave them away to somebody. And these now would be worth a fortune. They were the genuine deal. They would send them back from the States, from Hollywood, with signed and whatever.
Yeah.
So to this day, I say, why did you do that?
That's how you react to that.
All sorts of stuff, because she was into the movies. Like, it was, and she had magazines and posters and all the stuff in the 50s you would collect. Gone.
Yeah.
That's really
all gone.
Yeah,
I
wrote Billy Bob Thornton one time, and I promised it was him that wrote back. I don't know.
Wow.
I mean, it may well or
Remember-
may,
Could
or
well
may
been.
not have been the correct autograph. It may or may not have been real autographs on these hundreds of glossy black and white whatever that she got back, but it's still,
Well, I just, I just played with a lot of that stuff too. Like, Clavi, I had the original Cylon one, with the big chest thing and the crappy box, and
nice.
And I think Mark remembers, and there's one on eBay. I might get it, but it shoots the little foam vipers out. It's big. It has the rubber bands on the bottom.
Boy, I remember
that was
that
a
one.
classic.
Oh wow, yeah.
I probably shouldn't have told you guys. Somebody's gonna go buy it now, but I found one on eBay. It's complete. I was like,
nice.
But Christmas is, your money's. Oh my god, I got to get this person.
Nice
I'm like,
stuff.
Screw it, I'm gonna buy something for myself. So
sure.
I got this little
nice.
Cylon. The little one. Yeah, just the little one here.
Oh.
And I've been on a
the
mission.
master replicas, or that's the.
No, it's just the Konami Japanese little one.
Oh, it's a model, or is it? Wait, hold it. Flip it around.
Sorry.
No, that's
nice.
It's a model, right? Or is it all? No, it's all ready to go, right?
Figure.
It's a figure. I haven't even.
Oh, it's a figure. It's a figure. Okay, that's.
Oh, there you go. That's beautiful. I love that Cylon.
Nice, yep.
Great.
Yeah,
I have my Galactica's about. It's like it's a statue. It's a pewter, or it's like a very nice. My kids got it maybe like 20-something years ago. It's on a stand and everything with the logo. It's hard to explain, but it's it's a metal one. It's beautiful. It's perfect detail, and it's about maybe I guess it's like maybe 6 inches long or 8 inches or something like that. But it's not gigantic. But it is a Galactica, the real deal.
Nice.
Maybe 20-something years ago they got it for me.
Wow,
Sweet.
dude. Yeah, I don't know about these Eagle Moss ones, so and I missed out on the Viper for this. It went, I forgot about it. I went back the next day, it was gone. It's just a small one, but
I voted in that election too. By the way, Lord Thoughts, I think I voted for Brainiac 5, which for dumb reasons, but good. Ultra Boy's a good leader. Ultra Boy's a hothead though, man. Yeah.
Something
they used to let fans vote for the Legion leader every 6 months. So go ahead, sorry.
No, it's okay, mate. I was just going to say one thing I did regret, and luckily I have photographs of it, Polaroid photographs of my bedroom when I was like 13 or whatever. All my Star Trek posters on the wall. Like you could buy the big, big color posters. I had the wall covered in them. I don't know what I think I gave those away or whatever, lost them, threw them out, whatever. I don't have them anymore. Still got my Star Trek one, I wish I had them back, but at least I have a photograph of them.
I know what you had,
on my
right?
wall.
Yeah,
I know.
What-
I know.
what-
70s.
What do
we
you
brought
got
that
there,
up on the-
DJ?
Oh, what I got here is the flagship Hyperion from
Hyperion.
Legend of the Galactic Heroes, which is a Japanese anime
Nice.
series that Notorial Lifeform introduced me to. Now, this one here, I'm straightening out the antennae, then I got to trim them because what I'm going for is the look on my top monitor. So that's an itty bitty picture. I think I got a larger one here. So there's an
nice.
example of the
Oh,
ship
nice.
in the theater.
That's sweet.
And it's just a
Nice.
it's Wang Wen. Wait, how do I say his name? Wang Wen Lee's flagship, and so he commands from the front lines oftentimes, and I just think it's a really kick-ass looking ship. And this little brown area on the side is where the fighter planes come out. And I have a video of Punkwaddle flying one of these, like straight up, like I kind of pasted Punkwaddle over it. So I should really post that as a short. I don't know why I haven't. I sent it to him just for kicks and giggles, but this one I did in enamel paint, but I was kind of still learning. I primed it, of course, but I was trying to lay the paint on thick because I was trying to hide the panel lines. But this one here, I did it instead of using a PLA, as you are familiar with, Mark. I used Pet G for this one here, and so this one, same concept. I'll give it a light sanding, clean it up, and then I'll prime it over. It's about 40% bigger, 30% bigger than the one next to it. And I'd like to go bigger. Basically, this is as big as the Ender will do. So to go any bigger than this, I'm going to have to, I guess, slice it here, for example.
Yep.
So that's basically what I'll do next. But first things first is, get like a quality model, get the antennae straightened out on this one. And, that's what I've been doing on my channel lately. I've been also doing a lot of Gundam models. So this is the V2 Victory Gundam. And yeah, you can expect to find that if you ever tune into my Monday show or whatever routine I do. I don't want to compete with your show. What time do you do Monday night, your Monday night show, by the way?
Clobberin Times is on what time? 10 p.m.
9 Central.
9
Okay.
Central, yeah.
Just so you know, because I do one really late. I don't want to bump into anyone's time slot, so I'm
I'm
not
the
going to
same
promote
way.
myself.
I'm the same way, buddy. But dude, you come see me and I'll promote you. I'll help you. If I can't, I don't have much power, but I'll help you.
You got a nice crew, and I enjoy the shows you do. The only reason I don't come on Sunday night, Saturday night is because I got work Sunday morning, and we're talking Voyager. So until Enterprise,
your favorite.
I can afford to lose sleep for Enterprise. I can't afford to lose sleep for Voyager.
I hear you, man. Well, I can't lie. I'm looking forward to Enterprise, man. I love Enterprise.
Yeah.
It's only 4 seasons, though. Maybe only do 2 episodes a week to extend it. Just kidding.
That's a good idea.
Tempted.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, but it's not a bad idea because I'm gonna,
Well, I mean, the season 3 episodes are, those are multi-part episodes, each and every one of them. I mean, they tried to pack a lot of stuff into the final season. So is it conceivable that some of the episodes will take longer to go over just by virtue of the content inside of them?
I think it's not a bad idea in the sense that because both Raquel and I do love that show, but we love the original series. We still did 4 at a clip. So, although because the original series was only 3 seasons, but then you had the 2 seasons of the animated, and then the movies. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we'll shorten it to 2. It's not a bad idea, but I'll talk to her.
Hey.
Not the worst idea, but yeah.
Oh, just and I gotta say, I love, obviously, that's meeting everyone on Saturday Night Star Trek, your show, and I think that's how I first met you, Clobberin Times and Raquel. Well, in the chat, I'm like, wow, this I've seen a couple of your comic book shows. I'm like, this is like hanging out in the comic book store, which the local shop that I used to go to closed, unfortunately. The owner, you become really friendly with the comic book shop owners. It's like your buddy after a while, and we'd hang out there for hours talking comics, and of course back then there was none of this political garbage that we had to worry about so much in comics, but it was just so much fun. And then he's like, I'm getting up there in age. He's like, had a CPA, so he's like, I got to get back to the real world and get insurance, basically. Unfortunately, because you're a solo businessman or woman, the cost of insurance is just it's crazy. So especially if you have any health concerns. So he's like, I got it. And everyone was so sad. We couldn't get mad at him, but we're like, come on, But of course, it was like, we comic book the patrons take up a claim. We can't pay for his health insurance. That's a little bit too much. But
That's one of the Polaroids of a bit of my bedroom.
oh, here, let's
You
pull
can
that up.
see
Yeah.
that's
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh,
and
cool.
I had
So-
loads more, but that's just one.
Wow.
Some of them that I had up. The whole wall was covered with them eventually.
All right. So,
So,
you know,
that-
take a screenshot, upscale it, and I got some posters for my room. All right.
I can't remember. I think they were just posters. I don't think they were magazines. Like they weren't like poster magazines that you would fold it. I think they were just posters.
But that kicks ass. I really like. You got the Tholian Web. You got Uhura. I mean, those two right off the bat, that kicks ass.
Yeah, the other one I don't know. The other one's in the corner. I had about a dozen of them at least up in the wall. The other one in the corner is.
Oh yeah,
I don't
Kirk,
know.
Spock,
Yeah, I
and
can see it
McCoy.
now.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah. I also had like a lot of aircraft photos of posters of aircraft and stuff up as well. But so that's what
You know,
it was.
Mark,
It looks
I
just
wanted
like
to
my room in.
piggyback-
Oh, go ahead, Courtney. Yep.
Go on. I was going to say, I wanted to piggyback on what you were saying about the comic book shop, because it used to be the same thing with us. With there was like a punk record store, like an
Record stores.
underground record store,
Yep.
and we used to just hang out
Cool.
there. And like 5 years ago, the owner passed away, and I was so devastated. I was like, that was my whole childhood, because you would hang out there. It was the same thing, you know. You just take, you know.
Yeah.
walk
Well, as
down
I
there.
told the shop owner, Jeff, I was like, just stay open one night. You know, he did stay open Wednesday night when your books came in till like 8 o'clock, I think. Like, why don't you do just like a comic book party night or something? Bring your own booze and you can hang out there. You know, we were laughing, but the fun thing too is actually meeting. You know, where I am in Connecticut, we're near New York City, so there used to be a lot of comic book creators that would pop into the store. And
Oh, I
Paul
bet.
Kupperberg was always in. I'd always hang out with Paul Kupperberg, who would famous for DC work. Yep.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
I always
Paul
forget how
Kupperberg's
close
work.
everyone is in Connecticut, because my brother, when he worked in New York City, he actually ended up living in Connecticut, like just to be out of the city for a while.
Yeah,
My
so you
grandparents
commute.
too.
It's a commuter
Mhm.
town. So I remember he had the Life with Archie comic, which was really cool. It was out. It was like a magazine format,
Mhm.
and it was
Loved
one
Archie.
side was Archie married to Betty, the other half was married to Veronica. And I'm like, "Oh, Paul, will you sign this for me?" He's like, "Sure, but you have to buy it first." So, but it was fun to be in the shop and just buy the comics and have them signed. And then we have talking a lot of non-comic books that like football or TV shows. And now looking back, I'm like, should ask him more DC questions. But it's like you're hanging out with a regular person, right? Not once, of course, we would ask him comic book collection. And the one story I always tell too with you guys have maybe heard it before, but the owner was talking to John Byrne at the counter, and some kids come in and say, "We're looking for some signed John Byrne comics, any X-Men comics or any early stuff." And so the owner was Paul. And he says, "Well, I think John Byrne's first work," and John Byrne is at the counter talking to Paul, and he's like, "I think his first work was Iron Fist, but that was really crappy. It was horrible artwork, and his early X-Men stuff was really horrible too." And then Byrne starts to laugh, and he's like, "Yeah, his early stuff was really bad." And I'm paraphrasing. And the kids had no effing idea, this is before the internet, so no effing idea what John Byrne looked like. And they're like, "John, you're standing next to John Byrne," and he didn't want anyone to bug him when he came in. Like he just wanted to get his books, and he didn't want to be. Byrne can be a little prickly if you know.
Oh,
but,
you think?
You think I'm being nice?
Well, he
That was
got
just one of-
deflated that day, didn't he? He was deflated that day.
He went along with the joke. So Paul, yeah, that was a great.
It must have been a guy he knew well, because we're talking about the guy who was at a con once, famously at a con, with a sign on his table that said that in big letters, "Don't talk to me."
Yep. That was Byrne. Yeah. Yep.
That's funny.
Wow.
It's a slight contradiction there.
That may have been after the time I walked up to him and showed him the shirt that had airbrushed and had an insult of him that I didn't say a word. I just showed it to him.
I would take that as a challenge, but I'm a girl too.
It was because I think he murdered Superman with a stupid reboot in the 80s. Not everyone agrees, but I had a friend of mine do like a tombstone on it. It says Superman 1938 to 1986 murdered. And I walked up to Julius Schwartz, famous DC editor at the time, and showed him first. And he's going, "Did you show that to Blaine? You should show that to Blaine." And so, I walked in front of him and showed it to him, and then walked a couple of times. Go show it to him again. I love it. Walked up, made sure he read it. And worse than that, on the front of the shirt, it had the thing, and he had it was a caricature of John Byrne drawing a sketch of the thing next to a brick wall, doing a double take, and it says the thing saying "Originality paging John, originality paging John."
Oh God!
Also, didn't like that either.
Vicious.
Do you have a picture of that?
Oh man, I wish I had that picture. That sure. Claude was an airbrush artist, as you know.
Yeah,
and he did those.
yeah.
He did those for me. Damn! I wish I had that. Still had that shirt. I had a couple insult shirts like that. That was me back then.
And Alaska Jeff said, I could never live on the East Coast, not enough mountains and wilderness. We'd be surprised, Alaska Jeff. I mean, nothing like Alaska, but you get out of the urban areas in Connecticut, and you got some, Vermont's got some good mountains, and New Hampshire, and
it's nothing like out.
Nothing like
in Colorado though, where I am. But I miss the city. I do. It's funny now that I was living up in the Rocky Mountains for 17 years or something, and now that I'm in kind of a pseudo city, I'm like an hour south of Denver. Now I really want like the Philadelphia, like go back to Philly, like be able to walk everywhere. That's what I miss.
And we have bears in Connecticut now too. The bears are back. So not the bears, but actual black bears. Yeah.
Lions and tigers also.
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing obviously like the Alaska wilderness, but you'd be
eventually dinosaurs will be back. So just wait.
Yeah.
Bears were crazy in the last town I lived in. They used to break into people's houses and stuff. Insane.
Yeah, looking for food. Yep.
Anyway, my friend, I'm going to slip out because my back is hurt and I can't sit in this chair for too much longer. So I will thank you for doing this.
But thank you for being here. Glad you're feeling better.
Thank you,
God
man.
bless.
You look great too. Yeah, thanks for doing this, mate. And congratulations on your continued success.
Thank you. Thank you for being a big help too.
Yeah, my friend. Pleasure to know you and be a tiny part of this tiny little part. And you guys, hope you all have a great day. And thanks to everyone in the chat.
It's good hanging
out,
buddy.
I said hi.
It's good to
Hi,
hang
bro.
out.
70s.
See you all.
Great to see you.
somewhere
Happy New Year.
Cheers.
Be good, buddy.
Happy New Year.
Yep.
Happy New Year to you.
Bye.
Let me put 70s. I'm sure everyone's here is sub to 70s, but if not,
Oh man, we have a new friend popping in.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
low spec Linux
Ooh.
laptop. Hail. I'm catching up on the chat.
Oh, wow.
Good afternoon.
Maxie.
Hey, Max.
Hey,
Max. And thank you, Max, for becoming a YouTube member. So let's play something cool
Oh,
for
hi,
Max.
Max.
Now that Max is
Hello.
Greetings.
I
How
love
about
seeing like
I protest. I am not a merry man.
here. And of course, we got to play this for Max Redstone because he loves this one. Yep.
It's because you're a dumbass.
I think it's
That's
fitting that we're going to be starting the year on Mr. Dumbass.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
I gotta watch my episodes. I gotta catch up. Yep.
You got a week at least. I'll give you both like 2 weeks off from Voyager. Aren't I nice? Aren't I a nice Santa?
Yeah.
Look, check out like Mr. Choctway. You seem like you have a good head on your shoulders, but you remind me of my son Eric. You're a dumbass. You believe in dumbass things. Your ideas are for dumbasses, by dumbasses, and probably of dumbasses. Your ship looks like it's built by dumbasses. Anyway,
Bad things happen to you because you're a dumbass.
dumbass.
And Alaska Jeff is definitely right here. He says your mountains are foothills compared to what's in my backyard. Yes, but of course I have dual citizenship with Switzerland, so I could throw the Matterhorn back at you, but not that I could ever climb the Matterhorn. But yeah, we got little itty bitty hills here, but there's a lot more open area. Than
I could have dual citizenship in Mexico, so I could actually buy land, not lease it there.
the Swiss Alps are beautiful.
They are beautiful. Yep. And my
I know
bears
they're
are 4
really
times their bear size.
Yeah.
They're unbearable.
Yeah, so are mine.
Yeah.
I have a friend from high school who's a helicopter pilot up in Alaska now, which is supposed to be like really dangerous. I guess.
Oh, it is dangerous.
Well, all aviation in Alaska is not only is all dangerous, but it's also very necessary.
Well, yeah, that's. I know he moved up there for consistent work and good pay. So.
Oh, the Old Man Cometh has Amazing Fantasy 15.
Wow.
What?
Free, no less.
Wow. Do you still have that, Old Man Cometh?
Mhm.
Wow,
Wow. Okay.
that's awesome.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, my stars and garters.
Just a little bit.
That's an awesome one. Yep. I'm still trying to find my Hulk 180. It's in one of my long boxes somewhere.
Nice.
And of course, that's not. I
Not
don't
the real
collect
first
comics for the
appearance.
value.
But yeah.
Some people are considering that now the first. It's a
They
cameo.
do. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
But the value went. It used to be like $100, and the value.
Visually,
My
it is.
copy is a Garbaggio copy, but
Yeah.
I can't find it in my box because I want to maybe get that slabbed, or one of the few books I get slabbed. But
I have a bunch of comics back in storage in Chicago. I mean, they're Star Trek comics, and they're like from the mid to late 90s. So, do any of those have value?
A bit, not like way up there or anything. I mean, not gigantic, but if it's a bulk, depends on what you have.
You could probably sell them as a set.
The DC Treks, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think people selling sets together. I mean, there's a few here and there that are worth something, or the ones obviously, but there's not.
You know
I
what?
don't
To the
think there's
right
any-
person, though, they're worth anything. I think because sometimes people can't find that stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I will
got
pay
you.
a lot of
That's
money
my
for them.
opinion.
Just teasing.
I have a Ferengi shuttle too.
Nice.
Ferengi, that word. Oh my gosh.
Ferengi.
Well, LT is an 8.5 of Hulk 180. Yeah, mine is like destroyed. It's a bad version. Of course, when everyone I always laugh too, and Clobber Times, you're an expert grader. My book is
In the old
near
days,
mint
not the new
in the
stuff.
old days. All right, but but still,
Yeah.
you know your stuff. Come on.
Thanks.
And like I was watching. There's a guy on Twitter who's always posting comic book stuff with the ROM logo is ROM. I'm forgetting the handle, but and then people would always post like,
Yeah,
I
I
got this
know
on
he
the-"
is.
Yeah, Aaron. I forget his name.
Aaron, he's a kind of as a person, he's a SCW wuss, but he does produce a lot of stuff. Yeah.
And then someone posted like, "Here's my copy." It was a House of Dracula #1, and they listed as near mint. And the book is all destroyed and missing pieces.
Right.
Well, in his heart, it's mint.
It's hard. It's mint. Yeah. Oh God, this is horrible. Yeah. No, burned up.
Oh.
CGC.
No.
I had the same.
Oh.
I lost all my vinyl, and I had a huge vinyl collection. Everything I lost, but I can relate. That's the worst.
So much of my stuff got thrown out, like in moving. It galls me. Like all my Doctor Who VHSs and
tossed. Just
because I had someone else when I moved to San Diego. I like did 2 trips back there to my apartment, and then someone else finished it and sold it. Like finished the selling process, and there's stuff, and who knows where it went.
Were they supposed to sell it, or?
Well, yeah. They were supposed to get into sale condition and sell it if they could, which they did. But they were supposed to also. It's like, okay, save this, and this, and this, and if you can't tell me, I'll come in and take care of it. And they didn't, and then
tossed it, or something happened to it.
It could have been. Yeah,
it's. I mean, well, you know what? It's in the past.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the past. Yeah.
That's how I have to look at things. I just started round 3 of collecting vinyl again. Third time where I've had to start over completely.
You threw away my stuff, and now I will make you pay. No, it's stuff, and it's like I'm in California. It's like I go in between having an apartment and having a 1-bedroom and living with my mom, and then having a 1-bedroom and living with my mom. And I still have like bunches of stuff. And it's like, how?
I'm kind of feeling that way now. And I live in a bedroom in an Airbnb for the past year, ever since I got divorced, a little over a year now. So, and I've somehow collected all this crap. Yeah.
You fill the space that you have, I find.
Yeah.
Just if you still
I like
my
stuff
room.
all like on my walls, like they're all over here is actually my comic stuff, but I'm not facing the right way for the stream.
Well, in college we had 70s left, but I had Star Trek posters all over my walls, and then of course we did the ceilings too because with Funtech, so we covered the ceiling. So the joke always to say, "Yeah, all the girls love coming to my room with all the Star Trek posters." And I think I was showing Raquel a picture in my room.
I love his Starship collection.
Yeah, and she was going crazy. Like, you have that on the? I think I had the cage, like the VHS. When they were selling the VHS tapes, and had that. She's like, "How could you put that on the wall? That should be framed." It's just like a poster you got at the video store. The guy's gonna throw them out. It's like, "You want these?" I'm like, "Yes, I'll take them." Yeah,
Same thing with like flyers to shows, because we used to just get flyers that would be like you put them up or get them in a record store on the front window or whatever. I wish I had stuff like that still.
They were just printed for throwaway.
Right, saved them.
Just
but
advertised.
they would be worth
like
something now. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and Jill, the communications officer, says, "I like the idea of reviewing 2 at a time for Enterprise. You guys have a fast-paced show, so it might start ending before 11 after 12. Well, you could do a deeper dive into the 2 episodes, and that the show's never too quick. I think, right?
Well, season what was it? Season 3 where they do that multi species. That's
Zindi crap. Oh,
yeah, exactly. Zindi.
Watching that again.
Stick with 4.
We'll see.
Well, but Mark, when you do,
I'm sticking with 4.
Yeah, when you guys do the Enterprise, you're gonna have to do a sing along for the theme. right?
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
Right?
Getting from a better
I actually like that song.
I actually got used to it and warmed up to it.
Clammy, I remember a year ago you said you hated that, didn't you?
No, I'm never one of the ones that's been beating that song. I said at first I was like, and I still will to this day, even though I've gotten used to it and sort of even like it. I even have the extended version on the soundtrack. I don't think they should have done. I still think it would have been better just to use Archer's theme like they originally intended. A more Star Trek-y type of a theme for it. Yeah. Multiple things will be true at the same time. I think it was a good decision. It gets a lot of ridicule, a lot of heat, but I got used to the song. It's a sweet song. It kind of fits with those visuals.
Yeah, visuals are fantastic.
Visuals are brilliant.
You get
it kind of fits though.
The song grows on you.
But weren't they originally trying to distance themselves from Star Trek? Because the first season, when it first came out, was just called Enterprise.
I don't know.
And then they put Star Trek and then they called it Star Trek Enterprise for second season. So I think that's what they were going for, was try to get away.
They did try to. I don't know why they were just calling it Enterprise, but yeah. But
I got
everything
faith
Star Trek.
of the heart. At least we don't have to deal with Riker. Oh shit!
You don't have to watch Neelix anymore.
Chicken Man is Raquel calls it Chicken Man. You have that on your thing, right?
I got that one. Yep, I'll find that one. Yeah, but the thing with the Enterprise, I like the original version. Then they tried to speed it up, and I thought it actually sounded.
Yeah, they
worse,
did.
So
It's the fourth season.
I like the I like the well, I don't want to spoil it, but I like the alternate version. Later on.
Yeah.
Mirror. I will say this. They did a great take on the Mirror Universe.
Yeah.
You know my problem with that? First of all, Mirror is my favorite episode of the original series, and I hate every single attempt to do anything in the Mirror Universe. I don't necessarily hate the one on Enterprise, but here's the problem. It's a 2-parter. It's wonderful to see all that stuff with the Defiant and everything. But what makes the original episode so great is you had our good guys. We had 4 of our good people in the Mirror Universe, dealing with that awful Mirror Universe. In this one, everybody's a scumbag. In this, they don't have anyone going from our universe into that one. So it's kind of amusing to watch them all, twirl their mustaches for an hour and a half and be bad and rotten to the core, to the point where you can't even believe them ever having any kind of a federation. They're all so evil and rotten. It's cute, and it's fun to watch. The opening credits, like I said, they're really brilliant the way they handle that. Yeah. Seeing the Defiant, all that's in these uniforms, all fun, ultimately empty though, because it doesn't make a lot of sense.
I mean,
I don't the DS9.
I don't automatically. It's like I didn't automatically, but I do scrutinize it a lot more than other episodes. So
it's still cute. It's fun. You know what the hell? But man, it's not as bad as those horrible ones on Deep Space Nine.
No,
all of those.
That was.
Yeah. Now, if Voyager would have done a Mirror Universe, could you have told the difference between the 2 Janeways?
Remember they sort of
the Mirror
did something
Universe
similar.
Been good and competent.
Wait, would we
on alternate weeks?
Would we have liked Wesley?
No. Yeah.
Draw that man in a chicken suit. It's the Chicken Man.
Yeah, Neelix would have been the most favorite character.
Would have liked that. Remember they did something similar to that
Oh, on Parallels or
in a great episode where this highly advanced species unearths the Doctor's hologram and updates it to where and then they tell the story of how the horrible ship Voyager came through and was 700 some odd years ago, whatever, did horrible things, and he has to set the record straight. And they showed like a reproduction of a hologram of what they thought Voyager was, and they were all like evil.
Yeah,
That was actually a good episode. Glove. Yeah, that was a great episode. Actually, I thought
because you never see what because you never really get to see like the mirror. It's like on DS9 they sort of showed the mirror universe people coming over and trying to mess up things. That was so
it was awful. The Kirk books did the mirror universe. Those ones with Shatner bringing Kirk back and Prince Picard.
I'll check those out then.
They were okay, and like I said, they had Picard was the regent, but evil Kirk was still way over his ass because Picard was his bitch. You know,
of course, as it should be.
As it should be. Picard will always be Kirk's bitch, even in those books when Kirk and Picard are friends in those books. Kirk's still the man, of course, because Shatner wrote it and plotted it. Garfield and Judith Reed Stevens wrote the books. They're pretty. I like those books. A lot of people don't like them because they're Kirk heavy. I'm like, well, Kirk's the boss. No wonder. He's the greatest captain. So deal with it, wussies.
Did you like the Mirror Universe saga in the comic books?
Hated it. Oh, so mad at that thing. I was really not happy. Yeah. Again, I'm protective of my Mirror Universe. Mirror only.
Yeah. Oh, well, we got a comic book question from Alaska Jeff here. It says, what type of paper do you prefer your comics printed on? Also hardback or paper cover? Well, I'll go first, but the original old paper, I don't think it looked bad originally, but it fades. And I don't really like that super glossy, paper, but I guess the modern paper I do appreciate. Although, what was the Baxter paper that was out for a few years?
Baxter, actually, I love the Baxter format in the early '80s. Actually, a little later, the flexi-graphic format was horrible. So yeah,
I think that's the kind I know.
Newsprint's cute, but a lot of people will tell you they're so nostalgic about it because they smell an old comic and it wears out. It's deteriorating. So they were called 4-color comics because they had very limited in the type of colors they can do. There's something to be said for the charm of that, though.
I was just going to say, the answer. You remember like the Archie little they were the size of like Reader's Digest.
Yeah.
What kind of paper was that on?
They weren't quite newsprint. They were like a little bit. First of all, they had a cardstock cover. I had all the DC Digest.
Yeah,
they were all done in the same place. And the Archie and DC Digest, the interior, they were like a step of like one step above newsprint. They were like a bit of higher quality paper than the newsprint, but not like lot, not very slick. They started using what the quote unquote laser separated colors and stuff for the Baxter format in the early '80s, and then the Prestige format that came out with like the Miller's Dark Knight was the first Prestige format book. Really, the graphic novels were Prestige formats. Get in here, Nick. What are you doing?
I'm not a dude, Nick.
Actually, I am. You call it dudes.
I am a dude.
Gotta watch out these days when you say that, right?
And I love me a trade paperback.
I'm used to it.
Finish the answer. I love me a trade paperback, but I love me some hardcovers. If I get me a cheap hardcover like an omnibus, when you find those cheap, nice deals on them, I love those. Hooked on trades and hardcovers. Love them.
Yeah, I do like the paper cover, like a regular comic, and then sometimes they've got like a cardboard cover, which I kind of don't like. Maybe if it's a special edition, it just doesn't fit in the collection. But of course, omnibus, you want a hardcover book. So
it's freaking expensive, but if you can find it once in a while, you get one dirt cheap at omnibus.
Yeah. What'd you say, Clebertums? Which?
I said once in a while you can find an omnibus dirt cheap. I love those. Or you can find sometimes cons will have a big table full of the cheap trades. I love those. Cheap like trades, $5, $6, $8 for trades. For trades that were originally $30 and $40.
LT says, I can't wait to start doing Enterprise. I hate to say it, but I strongly dislike Voyager.
Yeah, because I love our dear Katie to death, and I feel bad when we're really brutalizing Voyager. But
the second
I don't
half,
like it.
The second half's better than the first half.
There's some okay ones, but generally, I just don't like that. Like the show, man. Love the Doctor. I don't dislike Chipotle as much as most people do. He's okay and a good story. Love Seven for not just the obvious reasons. I think she's actually also an interesting character in the concept. She just has to look so fantastic as well. But it's just not my Trek show, man. But then again, I'm pretty brutal to
Well, at least we have a.
That was disturbingly not delicious.
No.
No.
Oh,
We're not doing
You're trying
that.
to drive people away from the stream.
You know, Voyager.
That's an
Voyager at least has like a really great opening.
It's okay. Great Jerry Goldsmith.
Yeah, it's
story.
a really great. I love that. I mean,
it's
you know,
very
beautiful.
Like 50% of me liking the original Lester cut is because I like the Ken Thornton arrangement of John Williams' music in the intro.
Really, I couldn't stand the way he did.
I love John Williams.
You like that, huh?
I mean, I loved it. I loved the intro.
I wanted to walk
studied
to
it.
the
It's
screen and
cool.
beat that guy up. Now that you mention it,
I mean,
for what he did to Williams. But anyway,
yeah, I you know what that I'm not gonna. I don't want to open a can of worms. I'm just saying
that's okay. I put the worms back right now.
I love soundtracks.
Me too.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't buy that soundtrack because of the way he handled it. I still kept my original. And when Superman 2 soundtrack came out, oh no, I'm lying. I think I probably bought it out of habit.
I remember I was driving through Chicago in the winter. It was me, a friend, and this girl, and I opened the sunroof on my Toyota, and I was playing that, and she like got out and put her arms out. It was like an episode of Seinfeld or something.
Well, I mean, you talk about Jerry Goldsmith and soundtracks or sci-fi. Remember Alien? Oh my! The opening, just that smooth, slow opening. It just gives me goosebumps still.
The best soundtrack, well, not the best, but one of my favorites is Brazil, and I got to work with Michael Kamen. The guy that wrote it all. Rest in peace.
Very nice.
I did one of my shows I was most proud of on my Blog Talk Radio show was because I had a friend back when you could play music and you not get in trouble, or you could. A friend of mine, my friend and I who did our list, we sent it into another friend of mine. We didn't tell each other what they were, and he took cuts from all of them, so we made it like really pro. We got to play it, and we did our top 25 countdown, and that was a lot of fun. And of course, we had a lot of the same ones once we get down into their top, 5 and 10. It's just, so much John Williams and Jerry Goldsmith in there, of course. And we had to tie at number 1, but we had a lot of more close, like just in different spots, but so much John Williams.
Hans Zimmer never did anything in Star Trek before 2005, but I wish he would.
He's all right. But
well, like I said, I like him, but
I like him fine.
The best thing about Man of Steel, which isn't a stool, is that soundtrack. I mean, which is not tough to do.
Yeah.
But that soundtrack is amazing. And actually, it came out. They had some special quadraphonic sound. You had to download and put this app on your phone. You could play it through your headphones and like some 3D surround system.
It was recorded.
that album.
Was it recorded in Dublin?
It was in Dublin, yep, and it went to 11. Yeah, but I can't remember what the format was. But that soundtrack was amazing. I thought,
yeah, it's decent. It's not really what I would call a Superman soundtrack, but then again, let's be fair to Zimmer. After what Williams did with Superman,
Courtney had to leave. I just saw her.
She waved.
I just saw her thing in the private chat.
An Irish goodbye.
Oof. Ninja, an Irish ninja. Oh, gone.
Yeah.
That's
Bye.
opposed to the Italian goodbye.
It's like John Williams said, I think, to Steven Spielberg, is there someone who is the person that should be writing this soundtrack? It's like all the people who should be are dead. He's the best ever, without question.
he's the man.
Yeah.
I mean, he did. Like I said, my all-time favorite movie soundtrack is Jaws, and the reason why is because when you think about it, it's the beginning of all the big blockbuster films, and that movie is the movie. The soundtrack is the only time in any movie I've ever seen where the soundtrack is a character in the movie.
Yeah, there it is.
It's the soundtrack is the shark.
Yeah, right. Because they couldn't show Bruce.
They couldn't show him that much, and it worked out. I know it wasn't planned, but it worked out brilliantly because that music, when you're not seeing the shark, you're seeing POV.
Thinking, you're imagining it.
It's one of the most haunting, brilliant, and even the adventure side of it when they're out on the boat. Wah, 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 wah. It's just epic and it's scary and it's ingenious. It's and he only went on to do even stuff just as great for years.
This is my Jaws bottle opener, and then my brother-in-law got me, and then the Jaws.
You have a Secret Wars shirt?
Yep, I'm wearing my Secret Wars shirt. Yep. So let me take the comment.
Nice.
This comment off. Yep. Yeah. So here's Secret Wars. Yep.
Nice.
So I got that at Comic-Con this year. Yep.
Nice.
Marvel always has, and their shirts are good quality. I have to say. There's a ton of shirts there, but they're decent quality.
That's right. I remember. Well, JT, you watched Rebel Moon?
Yeah, I was gonna say there was a comment in there about Rebel Moon and Superman actually being better.
I knew somebody here watched it.
I don't know yet. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't know. Was it that bad, JT?
He said it's worse than Man of Steel.
No, it's better than it's worse. Yeah,
yeah.
I haven't watched it
He
yet.
said Man of Steel is better
than
Rebel Moon. I find it hard to believe, but then again, for me, that's not worse. It's not better than anything. Never.
There's so many things that I do not watch because of the people, my friends, you guys are my friends on YouTube that I just don't watch. I mean, I'm surprised I don't watch the last couple Doctor Who's, but
I'm surprised we both did, buddy. But I'm a glutton for punishment when it comes to Doctor Who. I watch anything no matter how horrible, but I'm not proud of it.
No, neither am I. I mean,
should we talk about iconic theme music, Mark?
Come on. David Tennant's not happy with that.
Hey, yeah, that Christmas special, by the way, the Murray Gold music of the opening was pretty good. It looked great.
Murray Gold is fantastic.
It was great. And that was actually a good arrangement of the music. Doctor Who, by the way, that theme, in my opinion, is the greatest of all TV things because you could do 50 different takes on it and still they all sound great. I mean, it's one of the greatest.
Yeah, it is.
I think the Jodie ones were kind of didn't sound as good though.
No, you could do a bad one. They finally proved it with that, but that wasn't Murray, was it?
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
But fans do way better ones than that.
You got to have that bass. You got to have that bass. The Jodie version had bass in there.
When they did the choir thing.
Whoa! Right.
Like, do you ever see?
That's a classic.
Do you ever see that? Like when the John Nathan Turner, when it's like Peter Hall at the BBC radio when they were putting together on a keyboard and synthesizers and all that.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was I watched that like 100 times.
It's great. Oh man, there's so many great takes on the theme, not just on the show. Like I said, fans do all these crazy ones themselves, and I watch them on YouTube going, wow, maybe it's just impervious to bad. Then of course I saw the Jodie.
Well, yeah.
So let's do another giveaway. We hit another hour on the stream.
Yeah.
So type DM for a chance to win a Doomsday Machine ornament.
I already have one, so.
But you don't have the ornament one though, right? So
yeah, I have that.
Oh, you have. Oh, that's right. You do have that. You do have that. Yep.
If you want to give me one of your extra enterprises, I'll do something with like EL wire. And...
Put your name in. I'll send you if you want. I'll send you something different. Yep. All right. So I'll put Max in there. Right. So here we've got on the list. I'm going to keep everyone who was in there last time. So I've got your Muslim uncle, Brian Hepburn, Guagnar, LT, Gap After Dark, JT Kirk, 70s, and Max. And I took Courtney out because we love Courtney, but she can't win twice.
Damn it, Courtney. Love you, Courtney.
Jill's
and Jill.
Put Jill in there. Jill.
Yep, Jill. I'm almost finished with your communicator. What's your the widget I'm building from the time travel show from our Captain Archer? What's when you're streaming
Quantum Creep.
Quantum Leap. Yeah, I'm painting that. I owe that for Jill for months. Yeah. So
Ziggy and Al Calavici's hand link.
I like that show.
Ziggy
Dean Stockwell.
Yeah, he was good.
He's good. Yeah. There's a lot about that show I do like. I have to say, but it's not hard sci-fi, but it's just a fun, situational comedy sci-fi. Adventure of the week, and it's an anthology, which I love. It's not all linked together, which drives me crazy with TV today. Because if I started what was it, the Blacklist, or I missed a few episodes. I tried to watch it and I couldn't follow it. I said, "Oh, screw you! I'm not watching this James Spader."
No, Al. Sam, you got you have to get the Gold Series. No.
Well, guys, we were talking about theme music, and with what's going on recently in the movies, I'm surprised. Nobody brought this up. You want to talk about classic?
Oh.
I mean, wow. Okay, so I haven't been to the movie. Yeah, I haven't gone to the movies in a while, and I said, but -1 came out. I said, okay, that's it, man. I'm
yeah,
done.
I love it.
And
They show
this is an
Godzilla,
old
yeah.
marmot. This is an
Ooh.
old marmot '97 one. I'm gonna get
Nice.
another one.
Bum,
Yeah.
bum, 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 bum.
So for spoilers, I think everybody here's probably already seen it. I'm assuming
Not yet.
Maybe too much.
I haven't seen it.
I love it.
Oh, so earmuffs, Max.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute. Okay, I'm muted.
So not real spoilers anyway, but the main music came on kind of early in the movie, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. But later in the movie, when it came on during one particular scene toward the end, I got goosebumps, man.
Dude,
I was like, oh my God. I was sitting in the chair like this.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. I got chills. It was so good, man.
Dave, one of my worries was, because I'm a child, I'm sitting next to my son, I'm going, if they don't have the thing, I'm gonna be pissed off. And I was liking the movie already. It's great. Like, I need my Godzilla. Don't cheat me out of it, because there have been some of them where they didn't use it, as you may recall.
Yeah.
But
it had to be in there.
Then they go bum 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 bum, and I knew they were going to do it.
Chills now. Actually, yeah, really, yeah.
I love it, man.
Oh, it was, dude.
Great
Mark,
movie.
you've seen it, right? Gwagner, I think.
I haven't seen it. I gotta go see it.
Okay, that's why I did. I won't say anymore.
I've seen the Marvels though.
Anymore.
You don't have much time for it to be out there, Mark. With them, I mean, really.
I know.
Yeah,
I should
it
go.
is truly. I know the hype could kill it for you, but I've not seen one person affected by the hype. Everyone who hears it says, "Oh, the hype was too much," and they go see it, and they say favorite
Especially
movie
on
of the
big
year.
Screen, yeah.
Best movie, not only best movie of the year for me, the best movie I've seen in years.
Well, that's high praise. Yep. So it better be good when I finally see it.
Now you'll hate it. That's okay. You're allowed to hate it now.
But that happens all the time too. When you see a
come back.
When you see a movie and you hear about a movie and you see it's like that was good, but it wasn't that good, was it? I mean,
yeah, your hype will do that to you. I absolutely do not blame anyone. I've had it happen to me many times where I go, yeah, it's all right, but and it could happen to you this time.
I don't know. Strange things happen when you watch it. When you watch things again, but
yeah.
All right, so let's get the spin here. So everyone, check your names on here. Shuffle. Let's do three times shuffle like Jill was doing last night. But if anyone else wants to enter, hey, Paulie.
Paulie,
yeah. First member screen,
buddy?
Yeah. How's it going, Paulie?
Put his name on there. Put Paulie.
Yeah, put Paulie.
Win something.
Yeah. And thank you for signing my book the other day, Paulie.
What's up, buddy?
Looking forward to that. Yeah.
Happy New Year to you, bub. The great Latino slant, folks.
Yeah. So this is a chance to win a Doomsday Machine, Paulie. So I'm doing as a member. Thank you. I've got these Doomsday Machine ornaments. So
if you know any Trek fans,
3D printing this. Yep. So I know Paulie likes Star Trek, right? So
I don't know.
Here we go. Yeah, he does, right? He's got that Captain Picard figure he was showing, right?
I put that on our little Christmas tree, and like 2 days later, we have a recliner in front of it, and then like hit the back and hit the Christmas tree, and I reached back before the Christmas tree fell down, and nothing broke. And then I took the ornament off, so it was on there for 2 days.
Damn,
for 2 days. Your ornament made it onto a Jewish Hanukkah bush.
That's perfectly acceptable.
Perfect.
Yep. As long as it's alive and well. Yep.
Mark's Christmas tree has the concert barrier things in front.
Exactly.
So you can't
No, the problem is my daughter got a kitten, and now the kitten's 3 months old.
Oh, God.
And thankfully, she's only been in the tree like 4 or 5 times, but I have heart attacks almost every time. I'll show you guys have seen my tree. I'll show a picture, some of my ornaments, but then you've got to you can't stand near the tree because then the cat goes loves to go there, be where people are. it's an unusual cat, and it's like Mochi's like, get out of the tree. I'm like, oh my god, I got a lot of glass ornaments on my Star Wars, Star Trek ornaments. So yeah, it's
and there's no way to take anything. There's no way. It's like you can't take anything out of their paycheck if they break something. So
yeah,
I wish there was.
All right, so let's shuffle this and let's give this wheel a spin here and see who gets the Doomsday Machine. All right, so where do I? There we go. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? All right, JT Kirk. JT.
Nice.
My old friend.
Go Lions.
Awesome. Yep. So
Yes.
get me your address on the
See?
Twitters.
Good luck. You're going to beat Dallas tonight. I can feel it, Lions. Go ahead, Detroit.
Wow.
That's great, man.
There you go. There you go.
So cool.
Let me show a picture of
What in the hell is a
Mochi.
Trans-Perfect Music City Bowl? These bowl names, I swear. The Trans-Perfect Bowl. What the
what?
That's what it's
Well,
called.
don't go. Be careful what you say. Yeah.
The T word, but that is the name. I'm not kidding though.
Yeah,
Music
no, I
City
know.
Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear what he said. I don't know what it is.
Oh my
God.
God. You would not believe who's at this game.
What?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh,
Can't talk
Yeah,
about it.
don't talk
No,
about
no,
it. Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I am going to
That's
look
what
at it
we're
on Google. I am going to search it, but I'm going to mute my microphone.
It's an ABC.
I have something for Clubby. Sorry, real quick. Remember, Clubby, we were talking about Batman 227 and collecting.
Oh,
What
yeah.
would you rather have it? If you have an older comic, would you rather have it slabbed and signed, or the purist, like, we want to hold it, you want to read it, right? But then you're kind of so scared. I don't want to tear it apart. And the obvious answer is, well, I want both. That's what you.
I don't like CGC though.
Right. So
So
Denny O'Neil.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, sorry. Yeah, I found one. It was on Fleabay the other day. Couple of grand. It's signed by Danny O'Neil and drawing a blank now. Neil Adams, right?
Yes.
Danny
Correct.
O'Neil signs
Greatness.
it
Wow.
right across Batman's face.
Oh,
And I'm
my.
like,
I know someone who could relate to that who's sitting on this panel.
why would
Yes.
you see, Mark, that happened to you, right?
Yeah. My Infinity Gauntlet series, and it was Joe
Jim Starlin?
the inker. No, it was the
Joe
inker,
Rubenstein.
Rubenstein, yeah. And he signed right across Silver Surfer on number 3. And I've got it signed by well, here, let me grab my copy here. Hold on.
Okay, so Trans-Perfect is a language and data services provider.
Right. Yeah.
Ha.
But somebody to do with beer is there.
Oh God.
I look like it to me. Maybe I got the person wrong.
You know what? Well, like I said, thank you for your letting me know. I will not watch it.
Well, it's a game.
Yeah,
It's on something to look at.
Yeah. Sure.
A 6-6 team is in a bowl game though. Weird. Anyway, look at that. Yeah, he signed it. Oh my.
Well, that one's okay. Number 3 signed across the Silver Surfer, so I've got this, signed by, let's see, Rubenstein, and then that's who's
George
on the
Perez.
bottom? George Perez, and then
Jim Starlin.
Jim Starlin, yep. But then Rubenstein, and he was super nice to talk to, hang out with, and
By the way, that's framed. It's not slabbed.
yeah, it's framed. It's one of those comic book frames.
I hate
And,
slabbing.
I mean, I might slab like my FF49 or something like that. Something that's way up there.
Have you heard what's going on with CGC right now? Huh? There's some
They're losing
scamming
books?
going
Oh,
on.
they're getting called out, right?
Well, they're getting scammed for fraud. Not so much them, but there are people finding ways to open slabs.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. And then flip the
Changing
book.
and they'll keep the grading on there, and they'll put a lesser grade book in something.
Yeah.
That's been going on for years, on and off. But something's going up, flaring up with it right now. I was talking to J-Man about it last night.
Yep.
That's why. Who is CGC to decide the new grading process? Anyway, that's an old problem I've had with them for years. But anyway, I'm not in the business anymore. So good.
I want to thank Paulie. He became a YouTube member, so thank you, Paulie. Thank you. So let's play something good for this is my. But let's find something good to play for Paulie. Let's find a good movie clip here.
I thought the whole idea of the slabbing was perpetuity.
Well, it's so CGC could grade comics and tell you what the hell your comics are worth, and decide what. Anyway, don't get me started.
Basically,
everything was fine with our system until the power grid was shut off by Dickless here.
Is this true? Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
One of the greatest scenes in movies.
But if I'm right, and we can do something about this, Lenny, you will have saved the lives of millions of registered
I love it. And that's, I hear that. By the way, do you know Dickless is going to be in the new movie?
Yeah.
I heard it's going to be in it.
Ghostbusters, we're ready to believe you.
You crack up.
I love that movie.
Oh,
thank you again,
I
Paul.
got a hand-on. You guys like Ghostbusters? I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, it is truly. And again, that scene, the Dickless scene, is one of the greatest. That movie, when all the 10-something times I went to see it in 1984, after that scene, the crowd doesn't calm down for like 5 minutes. You can't even tell, because I had to find out way later, watching it on TV, that after he said that and the fight goes and goes, well, that's what I heard.
Hey, Canadian Spider-Man says, hey, look at all the great friends here. Happy to see you all. Stuff full of turkey noodle soup and rum with eggnog.
Yeah.
I don't know if those two go together, turkey noodle soup and rum with eggnog. Maybe, but I do like the turkey noodle soup and the rum with eggnog. But
Canadian.
I gave
Do I
up
have
my
any
drinking
Spider-Man
card 10
clips?
years ago, so.
I don't know if I have any Spider-Man clips.
No.
I got to get a Spidey
We're
clip.
gonna get something for him. I know what he would like.
This, Mark.
Yeah.
Let me see what he would like.
Oh yeah, let's show that. Yeah, well, I got to play something for Canadian Spider-Man, but
We'll
here's
see.
this one's about. Where's the green? Oh, I got it here. I know what to play for Canadian Spider-Man. Let's see if I can find it here.
I know one he would like, Mark.
The
Say.
green one. I got to find the green. Well, the thing
Green
too,
one?
but it's green. That's under.
green?
It's green. Yeah.
In the meantime, you know one I know he was like that only takes 1 second. I lost it. Never mind.
I'll play it if you got it. Yeah.
I had it. I lost it. Damn it.
Trying to find mine with Scotty here. That's the problem when you got like 100 clips.
That's what I was asking you earlier. How do you know when does it show? Do you have them bundled on a button?
Yeah, but they get mixed up and you can't find them sometimes.
Yeah, you're trying to find them. Yeah. So then you're trying to. Yeah.
If you got a million of
I'm a
them.
doctor, Mr. Neelix, not a decorator.
Or I have them together, like I have the Star Trek clips together, and like I've got got some of them together. But I'm trying to find that it's that should be under my TNG clip. So you got to put them in order, I guess. Yeah. So that's what happens. You kill the show when you can't find. Where'd the clip go? Yeah.
You're just supposed to sit here.
What Mark? What was the clip where which episode where he was where Worf was talking with Esri on the Defiant, and he's talking about Dr. Bashir playing with toys?
He's got that one, but he also likes.
I protest. I am not a merry man.
He plays with toys. Yeah, where's that?
Oh, you have those.
He plays with toys.
It's a model.
With little figures.
What episode is that?
That was right before the war. That was like in like the war. Right when they were going to the war, actually.
I'll find it.
It's a later episode.
It's not like my.
That might be the last episode.
It's not my white whale, so.
But it's definitely that last season, right? Yeah.
I think it's the last episode, last story, something like that. Yeah.
I shall find it.
It's towards the end. Yep. But I have it somehow. But I tried. But yeah, I got to find that, or maybe I don't have it up anymore. Yep.
Yeah, you'll have to get him a Spidey. You do have.
Yeah, I got the opening. Yeah, I got the. I might have taken that off. Yeah, because you run out of room too. That's what happens.
That's yeah.
So you run out of room.
How many of those things do they give you? Those like
100. Yeah.
Oh, you got not only that, not on one, but on multiple. You know how you can move to a different.
Oh, 10 of those. There's 10. So you give 1,000 things.
Backdrop thing. Okay. There
So
you
I
go.
still had that on one of the other ones. Yeah, yeah.
And he loves Ghostbusters. Good man. Good man.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I was thinking of the meme, I'm the gatekeeper. Are you the key master?
Here, show that. Show
No.
that video. Let's,
Are you the key master? Yeah.
Oh, I just got this at a Comic-Con, so it's like
Nice.
Can't get it. Sorry.
yeah, it's always tough to do when you're looking.
Yeah, and I got you get all the characters on it with the card.
Speak to Dana.
So,
There is no Dana, only Zool.
yeah,
It looks like I don't know, Bob Peagard or somebody like that. Maybe not Bob Peagard.
Nice.
Just
Drew
some
Struzan,
guy,
maybe.
just some dude who was DC Comic-Con, and he was. I bought some Flash Gordon stuff off him. He gave it to me for free.
She sleeps
Nice.
above her sheets, 4 feet above her sheets.
4 feet above the covers.
So I was thinking of the meme. It had, because it has the Zool and the gatekeeper one on there. I love that one. Are you the key master?
And then when it was out in theaters a few years ago, I went to see that again with my kids, because they would watch that every day after school. That was one of like the babysitter would put on, on I probably was DVD at the time, and they just watch Ghostbusters over and over and over. Yeah, had a lot of fun with that. Yeah. Yeah, I do need a second computer or someone to find those clips or reorganize them. Yeah.
Mark, can I ask you just like basic StreamYards question? Does it help if you have more monitors, or is you like the program kind of limited?
Well, no, I definitely always use 2 monitors. So if you see me looking that way, sometimes I just turn the camera off. So I have a 2 monitor setup, and I got my iPad so I can have like a sports ball game on underneath.
Gotcha.
But especially if you're going to share the screen, like we wanted to show, let's do some enabling. So let's show some of the Hallmark stuff, right?
Gotcha.
Why not? So let's.
I mean,
go to Hallmark.
I mean, I have 3, so
3 is better than 2. Yeah.
Yeah, Max. I'm running 2 and a Roku, and I'm just sitting here. I'm not pushing any buttons other than
because I do
forth.
I do photos and I do film, and I just like having all the menus and everything out.
Oh, it makes it so much. I can't. Once you go to 2 monitors, you can't go back to 1. It just doesn't work. Yeah, just like I go crazy. Like I'm using a laptop, especially with like cutting and pasting, and your memories garbaggio, and your, just makes life so much easier. So
yeah.
But I think most people have 2 monitors usually streaming. But Clobberin Times, I know you just got the 1, right?
The 1, sir. One and
Sir,
only.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
Don't even have a camera anymore.
But you guys can share. That was a good question, because I was like, I'm running 2 laptops and a Roku, but like you can share where Mark, you can do stuff for somebody else's stream and put it on their screen, right?
Yeah. So you can request to share something. So, but in StreamYards, you can actually have extra seats that you can pay for. But like you get 1 extra person who can be like your quote unquote producer. So Clobberin Times has access to my channel, so you could play all the clips and change the things. So, and if you want to have more people, they charge you to do that. But that's a big help too. Like when we do Toxic Tuesday, Nick shared his channel with me, so then that's how I can go in and play the clips, and we work together to try to.
Well, even on Clobby's Thursday show, you run that to help out.
Yeah, I have access to the and I have access to
he has access to my channel too.
Yep. I don't know why he trusts me, but yeah, he does. So
well, I don't trust him, folks. I watch. That's why I have access to his, so I can watch him.
Yeah.
Watch him like a hawk. Don't trust anybody.
So let's do some enabling here. Let's cost some people some money. I'm always good at spending other people's money. So of course the ornaments are what we want to look at. So they have 50% off on ornaments. So
who's this?
This is Hallmark.com. So if you go to Hallmark.com,
but they those people charge. They charge for shipping.
Oh yeah.
If you order enough, you get free shipping.
How much?
Yeah, but you got like $100, maybe
$30. I think it was 30.
That's not bad considering how much their stuff costs anyway.
I think it was 30. Don't quote me. Now this was, I didn't buy this. I'm a huge Mustang fan.
Nice.
But that's nice. The 73 nice Mustang Mach 1.
I don't know about that color though. How about a blue one?
That was a classic color back in the day. That
it was
lime gold green.
So we had a few of those on our lot, but they had a car like that then.
Yeah. So that looks pretty good.
GT 500.
Yeah, my dad had a car used car lot in the 70s. We had those on there.
Are they out of like the Enterprises? Like just the Enterprise?
I'll show you what they have
Griswold.
an Enterprise. Yep, there's Clark Griswold here. I don't know if this is a mini. Is this one of the mini ones?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Is that a mini?
Must
Oh
be
yeah,
a
this is
small
the
one
mini
because it's
one.
like
Yeah, it's a small
originally
one,
$9.99, so it must have been tiny.
Yeah, that's a tiny one. It's the size of a penny. So there's a Captain Kirk that's that size. Yeah.
I had one of those.
Somebody actually had the Christmas decoration in the yard with the RV and the shitter full. I was like, that's so good.
All right. I did buy that.
Sorry. Six.
I did buy
Six
this.
is here.
Hey, Six. How's it going?
60.
Yeah, they don't show like the little original. I mean, they had the Enterprise from with the hand of a. Oh, there. No, that's the big one.
Hand of a. Yeah, that's.
They don't have the small one.
Well, they do have the small one. May be sold out. I did buy that already, or maybe it's not on sale.
Yeah. All right. No, it's not. They just don't have them.
They just don't have them yet.
Dang.
Because I do have. Actually, I bought one of those,
and they sent you 4.
They sent me 4, which was awesome.
Toss has got that one.
I just ordered this one. I had to have this. Nothing says Christmas more than. I have the volume off, obviously.
Jedi.
But you're doing a good version.
And a little Peter Lorre there. Nice.
So that's pretty awesome. And actually, the way the body moves too, it
has no tongue action, like sticking out like you're going after Leia.
I hope not. Yeah. And I mean, some of these are great. I leave a lot of these out all year on my shelf because they look so damn good.
Ooh, Princess Leia and Wicket. Ooh,
yeah. That's coming up. Yeah, yeah.
Going to get a little yub nub. Yub nub, anybody?
There's a Ahsoka for you who care. Ewok. Wicket. Ewok.
Yub nub.
That's so cute.
Yub nub.
I almost bought it.
Oh no, Ewok on your tree.
No,
wax.
No, absolutely not.
Earwax.
That's an expensive one, $26. So $13. That's not a bad deal.
Yeah.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
This juncture.
But
Funko, Poopo.
This looks great. Yeah. This is another national anthem.
Funko this.
Good Lord.
Good. That fits. That works for me. That's hysterical.
Oh,
God. That's
the
great.
best family ever.
Say good Lord the way Bowles Trek says it. Good Lord. I love that guy.
Ahsoka, I don't think that's selling that much. I did buy this, obviously.
Yeah.
I had to have that one.
Who wants for Adonis? Love it.
God, I don't know. I'm very conflicted here.
Oh yeah.
I'm quite conflicted.
It's a nice price. I love that. If I had a Christmas tree every year, I would get that one. I don't have a Christmas tree, so I don't care. I don't need it. If I had one, that would be one of them.
See, it's like I went to buy. It's like I was half asleep, and I'm like, I'll take a look. And I went to buy. It's like, okay, I'll buy one. It's like $8.98 for shipping. No.
Yeah.
But then you gotta buy. You gotta buy $30.
We should buy $30 worth of crap.
I think it was $30. Yeah, for.
So I guess you got like 2 or 3 different ornaments. It's not so bad.
Yeah, Alaska Jeff. Yeah, the Disney Star Wars was a huge miss. Yeah.
Poop. It's poop.
Could have done.
Poop. It is what we like to say. Poo mixed with pee.
So this is a classic ornament. Let's see here. Let's go to. There's 10 pages here, but
Dobby. Dobby's here. There's Dobby.
Dobby has clothes.
That's not a bad one of Mickey and Disney.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, so you said that.
Mickey, you're about to be on your own in the public domain, boy. Get out of here.
Oh, you got me on that one, man.
Baby
You
Yoda.
got Lamar Jackson.
Why is Lamar Jackson an ornament?
Yeah, they have a lot of players.
He might
yeah.
win the Super Bowl this year, but I don't think so. In fact, he got hurt. So
Maybe I can make
the barge.
Kirk. Maybe I have Kirk shooting Clark Griswold.
There you go. I'd buy that for $1.
I didn't buy this one for $6. I don't know, it's just too small, I think. So I didn't buy this one, but that's only $6. Yep.
The barge, not the barge. That's the
that's like the escort.
That's the skiff thingy.
Yeah. And they do have the barge too as an ornament. Yep.
Is that Najee Harris again? What are these current football players?
Yeah.
Getting and he's not even that great. Getting ornaments. What's
Clobby?
Yes,
Clobby. Merchandising. We put the franchise's name on everything where the real money is made.
That's not like a big name character or anything. I mean player. Sorry.
Yeah.
Merchandising, bro. It's like
I hear you.
The San Jose Sharks initially made more. It's like their initial viability was on all their merchandise back in the 90s.
Najee could be on a different team next year then, or if a team at all.
Hey, secondhand. It says play Lego Fortnite. Yeah, I do play a little bit of Lego Fortnite. Yep. LT got the TM Mutant Ninja Turtle one. Looks great, Leonardo. Yep. LT got it. Yeah, my bill was going up on that, so I'm like, let me chop this down a little bit. So when the wife sees it, like, what did you buy? Yeah,
you can fit in the Doomsday Machine. He's so tiny.
And I bought this little mini Kirk. Yeah. So it's the same size as Clark Griswold. The sculpt is pretty good for the size, I have to say.
They got it next to a penny. Wow.
Yeah, next to a penny.
It's good. Yeah.
Of course, I don't know how you see it on your tree. I'm gonna
very
hang it up.
tiny.
You get to glue it to the top of the
oh my
Doomsday
goodness!
Machine.
Yeah.
Wow, that is
so you don't lose it.
Mini.
It's a mini. It's a tiddler.
Enterprise here. Oh, here's the mini.
I'll
show my mini Enterprise, but it's so damn small. Here, let's start my camera. That's
many ships I get though, because they're cool. You can pose them against stuff.
Mark, is that the one? Is that the 1099 one?
Yeah.
Good lord.
Probably went down in price though.
Put that up against your big Doomsday so it can show.
Yeah, it actually worked with the big Doomsday Machine. Yep.
Yeah, it works perfect with that.
It's the perfect size for.
Absolutely.
For
yeah.
That's
If I bought that, I would expect you to call me a dumbass.
Oh, 6.
Let me share the screen again as we continue to enable.
LT got that one.
But yeah, that little mini Enterprise, it's ridiculous how small it is. You can't put it on your tray, but
I mean, I have 2 of the Enterprise Ds from way back in the day that you hooked into the lights and they light up.
Yep.
Also, Cat's Paw through LT, and there's also Cat's Paw. Then there's Requiem for Methuselah. As far as mini Enterprise episodes with a mini Enterprise go, right?
Yeah, where they get shrunk down. Yeah. I think that the Cat's Paw prop ended up in the Smithsonian too. I think they have that with the ship.
I have someone actually did send me an ornament of that one, because it's not pewter. It's silver. I don't know if it's pewter or whatever it is. It's pewter, I think. I have that for some reason.
They haven't.
Someone sent it to me.
Of the Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah, they do.
Feel
weird.
That.
Yeah,
I had a Sega Dreamcast. It was awesome.
Love the 11th Doctor.
They had
bought that.
They have Dorothy from Golden Girls.
Oh no!
Whoa, go back up, would you?
Oh, I did get Legolas.
Ooh, Legolas.
Did you?
Because I've got Gandalf on the tree, so I figure I need Gimli though. I need Gimli and Aragorn.
What is that? Okay, on the little right. What is that? Like a play?
SpongeBob?
No, like a play. Was it?
Yeah, little
play toy thingy.
Jumping
weird.
Bounce.
Okay, I was wondering what it was.
It's a bouncy house.
Bouncy house. Yep.
Just weird.
Wow.
The one and only stunt that they were going to do on Jackass that they said absolutely no to was they were going to have a bounce house go down a ski jump.
Oh,
But the thing is, the generator would have to go behind them to keep it bouncy.
Of
And that's
course.
like 500
Oh yeah.
pounds.
this is cool. Raiders
Mike-
of the Lost Ark clamshell
I got that.
cassette. You bought this one?
I
Nice.
bought this one. Yep, and that was my dad's favorite movie. So
I'm so glad it doesn't say Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark like
No.
those dumb DVD cases did.
that's all it is. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah, yeah.
Good.
Well, there's
Nice.
a Steve Urkel one with sound for $11.
Well, weird.
He Urkels. And of course, I have.
Really irks me.
Here's. I did a video on this on my channel, but you guys have seen this before.
Yeah,
but
greatness.
that's a promotional copy. It was given away. First 50 people online for Raiders. I guess they did it around the country. I think. So my dad's friend gave me that. So if you search my channel for Raiders, you'll see
I'm
that.
not getting any. No, I'm not. No.
Come on, Max.
No, I am saying no.
Pull that card out, man.
I purchased a Doomsday Machine. I have a Doomsday. It's right here in front of me. I'm
Awesome.
holding it. It's okay. No, I'm not buying any. I'm not buying. I'm not buying this.
Oh, it cracks me up.
This is full retail merchandise. You have a point, Cap.
You got a peel. Where's Dad Man's not here, but you got a Fortnite Peely on him. Right? Where is Dad Man?
Yeah, there's a blue one, right? There it is.
Yeah, the Peely. Yeah, we got to play this for Dad Man, and he's getting ready to do a 24-hour stream, I guess, too, going into the new year. So
when's he doing?
God
When's
bless
he doing
him.
that?
Oh, Dad Man.
Dad Man. I don't know if he's starting at midnight tonight or.
Oh, I didn't know he was.
He's going to do a 24-hour stream. I don't know when he's starting, but I guess to ring in the new year. Yep.
Very interesting. I like it.
Gotta DM him.
Never that way.
God damn it, Mark. Jeez.
Hey, so the other one's great too, man.
Oh, yeah, where are they? Yeah.
Where'd they go?
Right there.
Oh, screw you.
I love that one. And then Mrs. Dad Man just starts laughing at him.
He's laughing. Yeah.
Yeah. Just riding him out.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. That was me telling him to run. I forgot about that. She's screaming at him.
Oh, LT can go back and buy that Raiders. We have very similar tastes, obviously. So yeah. And I did buy this. Clobbering Times had to step out for a second, but I know he'd like this one. Yep. So classic cover for Avengers #1. Let's see. So, and what I ordered last year, I ordered a ton of ornaments on Hallmark, and my order didn't go through. I was so PO'd. I'm like, where are my ornaments? Because they did even in better sale last year. I think some of the prices were really cheap.
Well, you did a stream about all the ones you bought last year, didn't you?
Yeah, and the order didn't go through. So it was I don't know if I didn't press. Sometimes there's another screen where you press the button. If I boomered it. But I'm like, where are the ornaments? It never went through. I got this one. So, all right. Clobbering Times is not here at the same moment. I know he can get me, but I know.
How
just like,
dare you? How dare you?
Buy this? And, but then I was reading the description and it says, they stand on the bat insignia that lights up and plays music from the opening theme of the Batman 66. So
really,
it plays the music. So
I guess
I got to have it.
I might have to get this one.
I guess you could
how many are left?
I guess you could pretend you're like blind. So
But I don't know. I don't mind the Funkos for certain things. Like that's like a stylized, fun Batman 66. I don't know. And I have a big Funko that diorama. For certain things they're good, but when you have like a wall of Funkos, you got to mix and match them. You just can't have all Funkos, and they're all in the box too. Nothing says Darth Vader like Darth. More Christmas than Darth Vader.
That's Darth Helmet.
Darth Helmet.
Dark Helmet.
Yeah, because that's a silly Funko Pop version. It's like that doesn't work. That's Darth Helmet.
Yeah. Seriously. Or Stewie Griffin. I don't know.
Yeah. So here we go. Let's see. Rocket Raccoon I didn't get. I don't like him in that uniform. Not that it's a bad uniform, but I just don't like him in that Guardians uniform. That's a killer rabbit. You got to watch out for these killer rabbits. Ornament. No, just kidding. Monty Python.
Nope. Not gonna.
Nope.
do it.
No, it's not gonna. Oh, where's Don Don Power Ranger? We got a Power Rangers ornament.
Have you no shame, sir? Have you no sense of decency?
I wonder what Urkel says.
Oh, he does say, "Did I do that?" And then he's like, "There's 3 others." There's a movie. There's a video file. He plays it. If you click on it.
Yeah, I don't want to play it because
okay. He also he says I've fallen and I can't get up and whatever. It's
probably fun. Yeah, it's a fun ornament.
I mean,
yeah.
it's kitschy, but it's
And Happy New Year to the Geek and I podcast. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, hail.
This is a cool ornament too. And House of the Dragon, I'm loving that show. Matt Smith is phenomenal in that, despite the disaster that Game of Thrones turned into.
Where's the broadcast?
Well, what'd you say?
House of Dragon. What platform is it on?
Oh, that's HBO Max, or now it's Max.
Max.
Yep,
Yeah,
Yep.
they just called it Max now, right?
That's so. I don't know. I don't know if that's stupid.
Hey, Mark, are they still streaming all the DC animated?
Not all of them, no, because I used to sub to the DC Unlimited, and you get all the comic books, and then you got all the DC stuff, and they piecemeal and they're putting stuff back, but it's not as good as it was back in the day where they had all the cartoons and everything together. It was
they had the whole thing. It was really pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty good.
The Witcher. Now here we go. Here's the cool stuff. I almost bought this, but I didn't. And I gotta get the Scotty, and it's green.
Oh wow!
Does that come
From
with
relics?
Or is that
No,
it's
no, that's a separate one.
Yeah, no.
I got to head to the Hallmark store and see if it's they have it there. But they have the tree topper, and then I guess what they did, they said let's just make a stand. So it's not even,
but it's attached.
That it's pretty damn cool when you play the video and it lights up, and it's pretty darn
That
nice.
is a brassiere. You could wear that on your cup like Madonna in concert, and have 2 enterprises on your boob.
That's great. That's awesome, dude. See, now we're gonna hold you to that, man.
Yeah.
For Halloween, you know that now. I'm gonna remember that you said that. Man.
Yeah, it's like, why did they do that? Why did they do like an enterprise? I don't know. The other one has the Delta symbol, so that the stand there. You're right. Yeah, it's a Madonna stand. But now that I have that in my image, yep. Oh, and Alaska Jeff has got to run. Yep. Thank you for stopping by. Happy New Year, Alaska Jeff.
Have a good night.
Have a good one. Yep. Thank you. So that's for that's $65. But God, look how nice the model, the Enterprise looks to me.
That's $130 if I want to get 2.
Right? How big is that? 6 inches. Yep. It's about life size, right? So let's see what else we got. This Wonder Woman ornament didn't look that good to me. For $20 or $10. Morpheus, Fortnite, new license, Spidey Funko. Yeah, see, like that doesn't really work there. That Spidey Funko, I gotta say. Yeah. Let's go through, see what other genre. Groot. Yeah, it's okay. We got the Rock.
You know what? Really, I mean, it's gonna sound like goofy, but it's like when I think of Funko Pops, I think of how I married an axe murderer, and his dad is like it's like the son has like, they're always making fun of him for having a big head.
I don't remember that one. Yeah,
the
Funkos. Yeah, the Funkos.
Oh my God, he has a large head. He's gonna cry himself to sleep on his huge pillow.
Oh, Blue Beetle. That movie unfortunately didn't do well. So,
no,
because I do like the character, I do like the main actor, and I didn't buy that for. I think the $10 Hallmarks are the cheaper. not as good quality. Not that it's terrible, but it's that movie did not do well, unfortunately. Yep. I almost got this. I didn't. I chopped that off the Green Lantern ornament. We got Shazam, another big flop this movie season.
I don't know. I'd buy some Die Hard ornaments.
Yeah, Tom was showing his Die Hard Bruce Willis ornament he got off of Amazon, which looked really cool. It's Bruce Willis climbing through the vents there. Yep.
Okay, you might be enabling me after all. Hold on.
So check that out. Yeah. We got Shuri, and not didn't buy that. Charlie Brown stocking. Yeah. Let's see. Those ornaments weren't good.
Hey, Mark, did you snag the Death of Spock one that they had?
No, I don't have I don't have the Death of Spock one. No, I do not have that one. That's an older one, isn't it? I think that's an older one, a few years ago.
I thought they still had it in stock.
I
remember you
mentioning
mentioning it.
You can find them on eBay, or you can find them.
Yeah, these are
secondhand.
These are not. I mean, they're fun. I like them. I get them, but these are not the droids I'm looking for.
Nope. Yep. Well, it's a few Star Treks. I definitely the Apollo, and there's some good ones there. So yeah, but it's easy to spend a lot of money quickly, unfortunately. But let's see what the Star Trek let me show what Star Trek they had for this year. Let's see. I don't know if they're not showing up. Yeah, why the Hallmark site? You would think they would have them all listed together. Here, let's see. Star Trek Hallmark Christmas ornaments. There we go. Let's share this. Yep. So we got to keep enabling for a couple more minutes. Yep.
All right. It's to quote Charlton Heston from True Lies, I'm not saying anything that's blowing up my skirt yet.
So here we go. So this I would definitely get. Anything with Scotty. It's not green yet, and it was relics.
How much?
That was I don't know. It's $42 now. I thought it was cheaper. This is the ornament shop. Is another store, but this is what's new. So they're reselling it.
Negative.
But I would definitely buy that for $20. But so you got the Hand of Apollo, and these are older ones too. But these all hook up together and they speak, which is phenomenal. So Montgomery Scott there, Chekhov, of course, the whole gang here, and there's the tabletop. So the tabletopper. So I think they still make these. These prices seem kind of high.
Wow! Go back, Mark. So they went 154 for the tabletop one.
The tabletop is very expensive. Yeah.
Wow. And the regular one is 89. Wow. Yeah, they jacked up the prices.
But this is a reseller, so
yeah.
But these storyteller ornaments are phenomenal. Hail to the Dad Man! Hey, we're just playing your famous intro here.
Never that way.
God damn it, Mark! Jeez.
Hello,
Hail to Dad Man. So I don't know. I guess they've got her up. There are 2 different years for her. I guess maybe that's the first year. I guess there's a difference. Yeah, but they're going to keep selling these. Yeah. I didn't buy this one, which I should have bought the 40th anniversary of the refit. But there's just so many Hallmark ornaments. Yeah, I've got the tricorder. I guess they're going back in time here now too. So the generations. Well, that's the Enterprise C. Yeah, so you can see how much. Yeah, I didn't get the Death of Spock. I should have gotten that one.
Oh, I know. I thought you were going to grab that like a week or two.
I didn't grab. No, that was one of the ones I bought. I thought I bought maybe last year. And then...
Shoot, I would buy that. But...
And now look at the price. Now look at the price, man. That's what almost double and a half what they wanted.
Yeah. Well, this is just certain webs,
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I get. Oh, look at the Gorn one. You got that
the Gorn one. I don't have that. No.
Oh, I thought you got that.
I don't have that. Yeah, I have a lot of them. I don't have that.
That might have made me pull out the wallet on that one.
Yeah, and at first they used to just do one a year. So like I don't have the Amok time. That's one I wish I had. The Phaser. Some of these were Comic-Con exclusives. Yep, like the Trouble with Tribbles.
What about
There's some
the,
fun ones. I do have the Wrath of Khan one here. Yep.
Well, don't everybody come down on me. The Cage. What's the name of the big head alien? That's the
Belosians.
I'm
Belosians.
Belosians. Sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
Do they ever make one like that?
I don't know if they have the Keeper. I don't
they
think
should,
do.
man. It would sell out, I would think,
Yeah.
right?
This is one of my favorites. Yeah, the Wrath of Khan. I don't think they ever did the Keeper. Commander Tucker. This was a great one. The Hallmark, the Enterprise that year. So they've had a lot of Enterprises. Yeah, and I have the Sydney and Edge of Forever. The sound,
cool. Yeah.
The sound doesn't work. Yep.
Oops.
I got to fix it. Yep. I got 7 to 9 on my tree, of course. I have that ornament right here. Actually showing that.
You didn't get any flack for it?
No, I didn't get any flack lately, but she is proportioned correctly, though.
Put her next to
Janeway.
Paul.
Yeah, Worf. I've got Janeway. I've got McCoy. Yep. So that's wow. They have every ornament listed here. So this is the very first one, which I don't have, and I was in the store and didn't buy it. I didn't have any money at the time.
They really knocked down the Enterprise D. Oh well.
Yep. And then this is my favorite one, the Shuttlecraft Galileo.
Nice.
So that's a great one. Yeah.
Yeah, Mark. That Tomy model is so big. They had 3 of those for that thing.
Yeah.
Nice. And then actually fit in the back of it, right?
Love it. Yeah.
I just did a short on the Galileo, so let me play that. Where's the view on YouTube? There we go. So let's turn this. Well, I gotta reshare it and put the sound on. So stop sharing and share this. But this one didn't get. Some of your shorts, get a lot of views, and other ones, like get 10 views, which you never know. But here, this is my favorite.
Nice.
I gotta make that as a clip. Yeah, but every time I walk by the tree, I hit that and play that. Yep. So, but yeah, Star Trek ornaments. That's a rabbit hole you can head down, and I have this. I have all these, and then it just starts to get crazy with how many ornaments there are, and it's a fun hobby. So yeah. But now they have, so many that they each year there's like 5 or 6. The old days when they had, like 1 ornament or 2 ornaments, it was easy to collect. It's like now with comics, they go crazy. Yep. Yeah. So Gap, that's the Galileo shuttle. Yep. Probably my favorite episode of Star Trek.
Which is
Galileo 7. Galileo 7. Yep.
Oh, yeah, you just said it. Sorry, you beat me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it out in time.
A Botany Bay ornament. Yeah, right. Some of these ornaments are crazy too, the way they, it's like got Darth Vader on the tree. But yeah, it's always a fun hobby. So yeah, here I'll show a couple pictures. Here's where's the do I have a picture of the cat in the tree? Let's see, going through. But let's show a couple pictures of my crazy ornament collection, just to give you an idea of all the stuff I have. I won't go through them all, but show just a few.
Oh no, we saw a picture of the boxes that you have.
Yeah, I'll show that. Just present the. Here we go. Let's see. Present screen. There we go. But it's just been a long time hobby too, and then my mom started buying them. She'd go to the Hallmark store and get everything on sale. After now that's how you get them. Yep. Yeah. I'd love to complete the trench run Star Wars 1 from years back by missing the Death Star and Imperial Star Destroyer, and I won't sell my kidneys. Says your Muslim uncle. So here's, just the craziness of get an idea of ridiculous amount of ornaments that I have, and each year I don't put them all on. I gotta figure out what to put on.
Wow, that's like Rockefeller Center tree level.
Yeah, you got the Death Star, and then of course here's my dining room. Let's see, if you can catch that? Look, there's a Mr. Spock decanter from EMP on my little bar there. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, just but it's like I really, this is one of my favorite ones. Superman goes in and goes out and changes a quick change, which is fun. But yeah, just so it's a fun hobby, and just through the years. Yeah, and I know which I joke with the kids, someday, like, who wants these? Hopefully someone will want them. Yep.
Oh, I think a few people here take them.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yep, yep. Does anyone want a Jason Giambi?
Oh no!
Is that before or after steroids?
Well, that's after steroids, right? Yeah,
Oh,
he's shrunk down there. I got Derek Jeter and Wayne Gretzky with the Rangers. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, it's a fun. That's a fun thing to do. So midriff Padme. Yep. Yeah, Padme. Yep. So does anyone want to see? Now we always do, and I got to thank Gwagnar too, because Gwagnar has all these awesome things that he does with like the eatery. So these are amazing things that Gwagnar does, like with the action figures, just unbelievable. So yeah, just so Gwagnar, you have some of these you do like, I guess Photoshop a few things on there, but yeah, did you like print this little clamtastic thing and then put it on a little box?
I made the pizza box and everything, and I made the chef's outfit and all that.
That's so amazing. Yeah,
just Photoshopped the sign on the back.
Oh, okay, like that's Photoshop. Yeah, but that's just so amazing. Very talented. Yep. And do you just print that on? How do you print? That's just just a photo printer, or just paper, or something special there? Or?
Well, for the pizza box, I just printed on normal paper, cut it out, and stuck it on.
Nice. Yep. And LT is headed out, so his grub is here. Good night, LT. Thanks for hanging out. Yep.
LT.
See you later.
Take care, LT. Yep. So you've done so many cool.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yep.
Yeah,
you've done so many cool ones. Then you'd shared some photos with us too, I guess, on that. Well, it was Google Drive. I think you'd shared a few some of your amazing
Well, I was putting my Star Trek stuff up there.
Star Trek stuff up there. Yep, you'd shared, and then but I really appreciate you doing these. These are just above and beyond amazing. So, and just
no problem. One of these days, I'll figure out how to do a pirate sound.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yep. I'm trying to find your. Let's see here, if I had any more. So I got to organize things. Better. I think I made a folder on my computer to save all the ones that you did. Let's see if I can find it here. I think I called it. When you have all your stuff organized and you're trying to find where did I put that? But yeah, no, those are really cool, and it looks real too. Like it looks like it's obviously it is because it's an action figure, but people think maybe it's
Yeah, well, when I first saw that, I think you might have shown this, Gwagnar, maybe with Mark on Sunday or last Thursday or something with Kavi. I think that's a real figure that you took the picture of and then added the other stuff onto it.
No, it's a real figure, and I put all the stuff onto it. Those are actual clothes and hats and pizza box and everything. So I just put it right on there and take a picture of it, and then I'll use Photoshop to maybe clean it up a bit, or like I said, in this case, add the sign in the background.
Okay, cool. That's cool, man.
Yeah. Let's see if I got enough room here to get. Yep. Yeah. So this is another amazing one. Yep. I got a giant Reese's peanut butter cup. I got clam pizza. I got a rock.
Nice. I have that canary. I have that canary figure. Love it.
That is a good canary figure. Yep.
Oh, I got that with the Green Arrow figure too.
There you go.
That was worth having to pay for that rock Shazam figure, man. That was worth it.
So I guess we'll do a couple minutes. Does anyone want to see what we did for Christmas Eve dinner in the Italian household? I could do a few minutes of that.
I got 2 more minutes, so
yeah, and then we'll probably wrap up soon or take any more questions. But I'll do a few. Well, here's what we had last night for dinner. So Clobbering Times would like this, I think. So this is not so bad. This was dinner last night. So let me take the overlay off. Here we go.
Oh God, that looks so good. Jeez.
So that's some steak on the big green egg. Yep.
Yeah.
So you do sous vide. So you boil it.
How many times have I told you it's sous vide? Sous vide. Sous vide.
It's Seuss, Dr. Seuss. I like it, Seuss, Dr.
Right,
Seuss
well,
feed.
Sous vide.
On this particular matter, but not in general, you're dead to me. Sous vide.
It's a Dalek or a dialect?
Sounds like you're a damn Grinch cooking something. Dalek, Dalek. At least you're not adding letters. Seuss. Seuss. Oh my God. And I know you get it wrong, Joe.
What's the soup du jour?
What's the soup du jour? Now, sorry about this, Clobbering Times, but there's some green Brussels sprouts there. Apologize. Yep. So here's how you do the sous vide.
Mark, I love you.
So you got to put everything in bags first. Vacuum sealed in the bag. Yep. And there you're just seasoning the meats. There's the so let's see here, and then we'll get. I think I had some videos. Well, this is cool. I was gonna send this to Nick. Bones Coffee Company. This is in the grocery store. Army of Dark Chocolate, dark roast, dark chocolate. Yeah, baby. So Army of Darkness coffee.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Wow.
I mean, I had a $95 New York strip for my birthday, but it was perfectly seared on the outside.
Nice. You gotta have that sear. Yep. There's a cherry Coke for Clobbering Times. That was
yay, love it. Love those. I'm happy.
And there was a
man, that looks good.
Lobster and clams and smelts and eel and what else? Shrimp is in there. Yep.
Mamma mia.
So that's our
molte bene.
Ah, man, you're killing me, dude.
Molte bene.
7 fishes. We had more than 7 fishes. We had lots of fishes. Yep.
Yeah.
Molte mares. Very nice.
Let's cook the scampi and all that stuff.
Yep. So here's the smelts, and I think those are shrimp there, and there's the squid with extra tentacles.
But Miss Raquel, we take all the seafood and put it on the pizza.
Oh. My mouth is literally watering. I'm getting hungry. You're killing me, dude. Killing me, Smalls.
Holy cow!
Now, what you need to do is do that on slow, and get some very, very intimate lighting, like a light bulb off to the side and have it smoking and play. I think it's what's that? What was the one? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Donna Summer.
There's the smoke.
Love by Donna Summer.
Love by Donna Summer. There's the shrimps. Clebertines is being very quiet here. Should be. Yeah. There's some scallops. Yep.
What else can I say?
I don't know now, Clebertine. I'm going, down to the bayou. I want to have a crawfish. I want to crawfish with you. You don't like crawfish.
You come down to the bayou, yeah, we'll get to you. We hook you up down here, buddy. We'll bring
who
in,
that?
baby.
Who that? That Clebertine?
Bring it down to the Who Dats. Yeah.
That
Bring it to
Cleber?
Who Dat Nation. Yes, so. I'll take you to the bayous, well.
Lord, I spent a week down in St. Bernard in the 9th Ward in 2007 in summer.
No. Oh, wow.
On top of my mama.
I was like
a water boy.
It's like, how do you people exist down here? They said air conditioning.
Air conditioning.
Okay, well that makes sense.
And those are crab cakes. My brother-in-law's crab cakes. You know, grab with those, yeah. Those are good. Yep. And we do some seared tuna.
Yeah.
There's my mom's seafood salad.
Captain, everyone on the ship seems to be drooling. Bones, what is going on?
Niceness.
Some deep fried goodness, right? Good stuff. There we go. So I think that's and then my brother-in-law's brother-in-law
risotto.
Made some risotto. Yep. And
Wait,
is it
risotto? Is it risotto or risotto?
Risotto.
Thank you.
And he was trained as a chef, so he knows how to cook. Yep. He's damn good. Yep. That's the pre-cooked lobster. Yep.
When
URB again.
I'll say I'll
right.
I got a funny story. The condo that we live in, we used to live 6 floors up, and we had we had half of a balcony, and the current one we have now, the balcony's all enclosed, pushed out, where we have windows. Anyway, my mom had a mini Weber grill, propane grill.
I just want to say goodbye to JT Kirk. He's got to head out. Happy New Year. Sorry.
Happy New Year, JT.
And also Courtney's headed out. Says got to run. Much love for all. We're gonna head out here in a few minutes. But go ahead. Yep.
So what happened was, there's 10 buildings here, and the building managers have their manager meeting every month, and there was a fire in another building, and they said, well, make sure you don't have no one has a grill that's because there's a terrace out here, and you can have
you can't have.
Because it's 10 feet, it's got to be 10 feet away. And the manager said to my mom, well, you got to get rid of your grill. And she was so mad at him. And I'm like, Mom, it's fire code. It's fire code. We were living in sin for years. But here's the thing. There's there's a building down on the other end that's the same configuration, and they have the grill built in, like a patio. So I said to the manager, hey, I don't know. Can we do that? Can we get our own? It's like, yeah, we could do it. And 3 months later, we had our own barbecue with a patio. My mom never used it,
but it was built in. Yeah, it was built.
Well,
in.
I mean, it wasn't built in, but it's they got a really, really nice barbecue, like propane. So
then that was okay. Yep.
So I mean, I use it.
Nice. It happened to my brother-in-law. Yeah, he had his grill on his terrace in his second floor apartment.
Yeah,
you can't have. They said you can only have an electric grill. You couldn't have.
Yeah.
They went with a drone and they were taking pictures of people.
Well, they just. Ooh. I mean, there's these buildings here. It's they're so unoccupied because it's so many of them are vacation for people own them for vacations. So
yeah.
Anyway,
and hail to Maddie's daddy.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna step out. Hopefully I will see you tonight, but if I don't, have a happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. Thank you for being here.
Have a happy New Year.
All right, Max.
Well,
have a good one.
Take care, Max. Yep. Thank you for all your great limericks. They're awesome.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
In your words of Joopy, thank you very much for having me. You're the only people who listen.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
And
Yep. Take care.
Tell Claudia I said goodbye.
I will. I shall.
All right.
Yep.
Take care.
Peace.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And let's play Thor's intro here since Maddie's daddy is here.
Yes, we're getting a request for it too.
Yeah. We're if I can only find it. Here we go. Hail to Maddie's daddy. So I hope that those food photos didn't gross out the non-seafood lovers there, but that's my favorite. That's my favorite meal of the year. I have to say those Christmas Eve dinner. Oh, here I got to play the steak searing. Here we got to play a couple of those. I didn't add those to the to the food. I just keep like a food photo album just so I have that have it separate. So let me add those and I'll play that steak gone wild. Yep. Girls Gone Wild, Steak Gone Wild. So let me add that and I can play that. Let's see here. All right. And then we'll get out of here and then we'll let everyone talk for a second here. Let's go to present, share screen. And got to share the audio on this one. So here we go. Let's make it full. You got to hear the steak searing, right?
Oh. Yeah, you can hear.
So hopefully everyone's hungry now. It's around dinner time on the East Coast. I don't know where everyone else is.
I'm ordering as soon as we get off here, or I'm going somewhere.
Right. Yep. So yep. Oh, I play the clip. Okay, that's the Thor clip. Yep. So let's go around the horn. I guess Clobbering Times will be back, but we'll wrap up in a couple minutes. But Dave, do you have any New Year's messages? We'll say. Anyone have a message for the new year?
No, just have a good positive outlook for the next year, no matter how bad or great it was this year for you. Hopefully, it was good. I don't really have a channel to promote. I just love hanging out with these guys. And we'll see. Maybe start doing some of my own things here in the future. But until then,
you got the mic and the setup now.
Yeah, I got the mic and the setup, and
yeah.
So see how that goes from now on. But I wanted to thank you, Mark, for having me on today. As always, it's been a while.
Yeah, because you haven't been playing as much Fortnite lately, or
I had just started back, and I wanted to get all this set up before I started doing it. And
good.
Gwagnar and DJ Ryan G. Finally glad to meet you. It's not out of the
nice to
chat.
meet you
It's
too.
all out of the chat as always. I'll see you soon.
It's great
That's
to
about
see
it
you,
for
buddy.
me.
Glad you're here, man.
And
yes,
thank
Bobby, always good
You rock,
hanging out
buddy.
with you.
Indeed.
Yeah, and thank you, of course, everyone who's a channel member. It always, it's heartwarming to think that people are supporting what you're doing, and it's very special, and I really appreciate it too. So, you don't take that for granted because hard-earned dollars too, right? I mean, it's very much appreciated. So I want to thank, of course, my Patreons, Shooter, Brian Hepburn, RobAltis, and Larry, who are also on the Patreon side. And I got to do that list of members, but I've got quite a few members now. And thank you to, let me go through the members chat, the super chat site. So thank you, Wes Cagle, TZ Burton, Shooter for gifting a membership. Of course, JT Kirk, and Dave, thank you again for gifting those memberships. And Max Redstone and Paulie became a member. So Latino Slant. So thank you. And it's. I mean, we just do this for fun. It's like the virtual comic book con. And thank you to Cloudburn Times for kind of bringing the group together. I know you didn't do that on purpose, or just kind of the way things happen to work out in life. And
Sure did work out great. What a great group.
So it worked out real good, and we'll have some fun on Friday Night Star Trek tonight.
3 hours for your first membership.
Yeah,
right?
3 hours and 20. I didn't know how this would go.
Kind of flew by, man. 3 hours 20.
Yeah. Hopefully, I guess, and we had a lot of viewers too, which is great.
Oh,
So
we have a request.
Yeah. Oh, we have a request. What's the
Maddie
request?
wants the Thor.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
again.
I'll have to send you that. Steve.
I have it.
And actually, I have the long version with the full song too, so I'll send you that, Steve, so you can play that. Here, let's do it again. And DJ Ronnie G. Can you post your channel on the? Are you a mod here, or post your channel on the link in the private?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Thank you.
Let me put that out there.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's get DJ Ronnie G's.
There we go. It's right over there. And
Thank you.
basically, I kind of just mess around and do semi-random stuff. But lately, for the past 12 weeks, I've been doing a Monday show at 10:45 p.m. Eastern time. And about 3-4 weeks ago, I started having guests on. I don't plan to have guests on every week, but I figured it spices it up. My first guest was Punk Waddle, the all popular Penguin. And then I had Pacific 414, and I had Ryan Roger after. But I hope to get Punk Waddle back on at some point again, because he's always a pleasure to interact with. And both him and I, love our mecha anime, so we tend to get along really well in that regard.
Nice. Yep.
Excellent.
Yep. So I'm putting you on my list of channels, so I have a reference sheet. So
you need to hang out with It's a Gundam, and I'm sorry, Mark. You need to hang out
with
Gundam and Ironcaster.
Ironcaster he loves big robots. Yeah.
Yeah, so I heard that Ironcaster's doing a new sort of show revolving around mecha anime or something. I gotta check that out.
For a good while. Oh yeah. You love our buddy.
Yeah.
We love Ironcaster. He's a good friend.
I literally just found out about that a week ago, and he's a cool dude. I never had any complaint about him, and he's always nice and stuff. But I didn't know he was doing that, so that's really cool. And It's a Gundam. That guy made me almost buy a huge air compressor, but I was like, let's hold off on this. Airbrushing adds a lot of time to the work, and this turns into a fighter plane. So if I painted it, it probably wouldn't transform it because of the stickiness and whatnot. But I've been experimenting with different paint techniques, and I showcase that on my channel, just showing how I try to leverage the Gundam markers, which are, literally Gundam markers.
Is that a paint, like a paint marker, basically?
It's basically a paint marker. It doesn't put out a strong smell, so I don't think it's like enamel or anything like that. They got a couple of types. They got ones that match the standard Gundam color scheme. So, for example, the original RX-78-2 would have this red shield, and to give you a comparison, here's an unpainted red shield. Here's a painted red shield. Now,
so it looks better,
Gundam markers tend to do better on the small details. They get a little tricky on large surfaces, and this is an example of the metallic gold. So I've been kind of, experimenting. You got the gun tank with the vents were originally blue. I added the, silver to that. I did a little mix of, instead of yellow, we put gold right on top of the yellow to see if it looked better or not. So
that's all with that marker?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, for a marker. Yeah. Well, I guess the idea is to make, for the hobby, to people who don't want to deal with an airbrush, to give them the ability to do it, and it's looks better than if the old days as a kid you'd take a magic marker and it wouldn't really do the job. But as a kid, as a little kid, you did stuff like that. But
and I mean,
you do make an airbrush that's. My friend who's an artist, an airbrush artist too. He just bought an airbrush that's all self-contained.
I got one.
You got
Those are interesting. It gets clogged more easily, and you got to clean it more frequently. I think if I had more pressure behind it, it might push through the clog. So that's a bit of a challenge. But I'd imagine if you use the right amount of a proportion of paint thinner, it's probably more straightforward. And it is nice to have a self-contained unit.
Yep. Well, thank you for being here, DJ Ronnie G, and great to have you on the channel. And thanks for being a member.
Oh, thanks, man.
We'll make sure we promote your channel whenever we get a chance. Yep, and cool stuff. Yep.
That. Thank you.
And Gwagnar, the master of toy photos. Any words for the new year before we roll it in.
Just Happy New Year to everybody, and see y'all next year, or maybe see you tonight on Hobby's stream.
Excellent. Yep. And we always gotta appreciate those photos you do. They're so amazing again. So and all the memes and the Star Trek ones.
Oh yeah, dude, you do great stuff. We love it. Man. We love it. I quote you as you know, I quote you every stream.
Yeah. So this is great work. Yep.
Bang the rocks together, guys.
Yep. If I ever open a restaurant, I'm going to hire you to do the logo, right? Yeah, and that'll be the theme of the restaurant. Yeah, because the funny thing is, meeting Cloudburn times, this was my logo was always the thing, and my kids were like, "Who's that other guy who's got your logo, Dad?" I'm like, well, "I don't own the thing," But yeah, it's always been Ben Grimm's always been my favorite character. So it's great to meet like-minded individuals who think the same way. So I want to thank everyone in the chat for being here. It was a successful first time. Thanks to all you guys. So let me put Punk Waddle's channel out there too. Thank you, DJ.
He's a hard-working penguin.
He's great. Yep. Oh, I got to take that. Yep. Opens a new tab out. It always copies that one. Yeah. There we go. There's Punk.
Yeah, he's been doing a weekly spot called the Ice House. So usually every week he'll do an Ice House video with his pet ice cube named Cubert.
I hope it doesn't melt. Yep.
Oh, it happened twice already.
No, I'm melting.
Actually, it happened. He had Wilton the troll babysitting Cubert when he was on vacation, and it was a big incident. Yeah.
I hate it when that happens. Yep. So thank you to Maddie's daddy, Gaff After Dark, your Muslim uncle. Let's see, Dadman was here. Well, thank you, Courtney, 70s for coming on. LT. Let's see, Six was here. Let's see, I said LT. Stream Element Spot. The Dadman. Check out Dadman because he's going to be doing his 24-hour stream. Alaska Jeff, TZ Burton, Brian Hepburn. Let's see, who else am I missing? Canadian Spider-Man was here. Yeah, I said Paulie. Let's see, who else am I missing? Giving everyone a shout out. Let's see, Andrew of Jill. We'll probably see her tonight. Nick Weiser was here. He's on the road. The Old Man Cometh. Let's see. And of course, I said JT Kirk, I'm sure. TZ Burton. I'm probably missing. And of course, thank you to Max Redstone as well. For being here. He's in the chat. Let's see. DJ here. Who else was here? Oh, Peter Davey was here. A couple new people popping by.
That's my friend popped in just to.
That's your friend. Okay. Yeah.
Give me some flack.
Yeah. Giving your flack. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Thank you, Wes Cagle says thank you for the stream. Keith E was here. D. Bud Martin. Let's see here. And let's see. Of course, Cloudburn Times want to talk about Saturday Night Star Trek. Oh, Jonah Hex was here.
The elusive Jonah Hex was here.
Yep. I think I got everyone now. Wes Cagle. Let's see. Pat S was here in the beginning too.
Hey.
I think, and Brogu, and Polly's Minion was here, and Claude.
Claude, which one?
Claude Parrot Minimus. Yep. And Sue V was also here. So what's happening on Saturday Night Star Trek tonight? There's no Raquel, unfortunately, right?
Yeah, she will be on continuing her shore leave. She'll be back next week. So it'll be just anything goes Trek talk. I'll think of some things like I did last week. I have some ideas here and there. And who knows? I mean, maybe some surprises. If you get a chance, if you're not busy or whenever you feel like, if you are able to, not obligated, but able, feel free to pop in.
I shall try to be there. I think the kids are all going out to dinner tonight with their significant others, so I might have some time. Yeah.
Only if you got it, dude. As always, it's casual.
Yep, appreciate that, and that's the best Star Trek show on the interwebs, Saturday Night Star Trek. So
I'll take it. I don't know if it's true, but I'll take it.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. So, all right, everyone. Well, we've been here 3.5 hours, so I appreciate everyone hanging out and having a great time. And yeah, go have a good dinner right now. Thank you, Gwagnar, DJ, Ronnie G. Thank you to Dave, and of course my compadre Cloudburn Times. And yeah, thanks. And again, thank you for supporting the channel, and really appreciate that. And I guess as I enable people, I appreciate you. I enable you, and then you enable me back. So it's been a fun time on YouTube here. So we're going to keep it rolling, and everyone just have a great, happy, and healthy New Year. And don't eat too many clams tonight, right, Cloudburn Times?
Don't eat any clams tonight, right?
Don't eat any clams at all. Yeah. All right, everyone. Have a great one. Take care.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Fun storming the castle.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.